shit.
It's alright.
Are you? How far are you?
I've literally just passed Smallville on the way now. Yeah, I'm just in the what do you call it? The mule. So I'll pick him up, bring him back. We'll get him set up and sorted, and then we can go and do whatever we want.
I was just gonna pick him up and go to Trader get his fucking starter kit.
Ah, right, I can do that then. That's fine. I can do that. Do you want me to come back for you then? Would that be?
Yeah.
Right.
I thought I told you to wait for me.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, man.
It might have been the other time. I can't remember.
So what?
But Arch, I found a big speed loader today. The big one.
One of the big ones. Right, that'll be handy.
Yeah. I will. If you can just back up to Oceanville, I'll just run that one.
Yeah, no worries. Well, we'll need to take the Olga anyway, won't we? If we've if
whatnot.
So, saying that, the Tahoe,
I'm
I
driving.
suppose. Saying that though, is the Tahoe? It's a 4-seater, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not paying attention.
It's alright.
The dog is over here just like.
I'd put you in the boot, but unfortunately, the mod for that isn't on the server, Wish. So unfortunately,
I would 100% go in the back.
You would. We need to put a burlap sap over your head and handcuff you first, though.
Honestly,
yeah. Could you imagine that if someone was at the trader and like, yeah, what's that noise? Where's that noise coming from? And you open the boot and you see a player like tucked in there, handcuffed and fucking all the rest of it. Fucking hell, yeah.
Oh, what's going on, y'all? It's your boy, that man Swan. We back with today. We playing a little bit of Dayz. We're getting a new teammate today. We get crazy.
I'm just found the corner.
Onyx too. The wham bam.
This is just normal things. This is 100% normal. This is normal things that they do to me to help me.
Onyx too. The wham bam.
Oh, I'll tell you what that looks like, and that looks very nice as I drive past. Very nice. I'll just put it away now, and then I'll be straight in it. Right, so.
No problem.
Let's get you.
Wait a minute.
Personal store. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do we get the wham bam?
Over to here.
So the working phase responded. Is the game working?
Mine's working. What about yours, Arch?
Sorry, is that to me? Sorry, Wish. Sorry.
No, I'm talking to the.
Oh, sorry. No worries. Apologies.
Mine's working. You're working, Arch?
Yes.
Okay.
Earplugs are no Wish. If you want to toss your earplugs in, I usually play with mine unless I'm going in PvP.
Yeah, same.
Okay.
One of the best mods out there.
Yeah, and you can use the up and down, the plus and minus symbols to adjust the earplug volume, so you can make the earplugs louder or lower as well if you so wish.
No shit.
Yeah. It's really handy because yeah, well, the jet skis will make you deaf if you don't use earplugs. They are they're so loud even when you've got your earplugs at like 5% volume.
Yeah, that's crazy. They're louder than this. I can barely hear this right.
I can barely hear the car as well. Yeah.
Hang on, Mark.
It's all hey. It's after my driving these last few weeks. Oh, sorry, my submarining over the last few weeks. I cannot say a word.
I don't want to.
You certainly have. Yeah, it's got proof of it. Well, Wish.
Now, from what I'm hearing, is you're the worst driver.
That's what it do appear to be, that I am the worst. But they cheat. They all use fucking controller. Cheaters, right?
I am actually using my mouse and keyboard. I'll be honest with you. How I'm doing it, I don't know, because it's a little uncomfortable for me. What's this? What idiot, we're not taking it with me.
So what do we think he'll be wearing when we get there, Twan? I'm going to say a red paramedic jacket and a blue paramedic pants.
You wish.
I don't know
About y'all, but I got drip.
Clean them out.
Yeah.
You got drip. You gonna see. Damn, Arch, I am fucking.
It's alright, don't you worry. I've just made a wish list channel in the Discord for Wish, and I thought, well, wait a minute, I can't call it a wish list because it's called Wish, can I? So it's called Wish List. Tongue twister. Say that, do you think we might as well get Wish a card, do you think, while we're here, Twan?
I'm about to steal one right now.
If he wants to play, you can just have an Olga.
Yeah, you can have the Olga as well, yeah, if you want to.
It has a lock on it. Why not cover the car?
Yeah,
wait,
so...
Hold on, the trunk. Let me see the trunk. There's his chest on it.
You look at the rules, Wish.
Oh, did my game crash? I think my game just crashed. I gotta log back in.
No worries. But yeah, basically, it's if it's someone else's don't touch it rule for pretty much, well, everything, unless it's in a PvP zone. So in other words, you won't ever find vehicles out and about in the... Oh, we've gone past him, sorry. We've gone past where he was. Sorry.
No.
I'm saying that though. You're going to go around... Oh, you're going around the field, sorry, apologies. But yeah, Wish...
No, give me a few.
No worries. The only vehicles that spawn in and aren't owned by players are the helicopter, the single-seat helicopter. So if you see a vehicle, someone else has bought that. Yeah.
I seen someone flying that like the first 20 minutes I was in the game. I was like,
yeah.
Helicopter. Yes. It's fine. I'll reset.
I ain't doing no donuts.
It'll reset the internet or reset the download, and it'll go back to normal minutes.
Yeah.
He's trying to download Red Dead
What's
Redemption
this?
right now.
Shit, just playing the 1D.
I'm just
like...
I know it's bad timing, right when I'm trying to cover up my evidence that I was ever there, my game crashed.
Maybe shoot him the codes. I think I know what could do it.
Huh? Give it a minute or re-kick in. That's my Coke over there. No.
You drinking a Coke too-ish?
I had one. I just left it on the other side of the table.
Mine's almost.
Are
you Coca-Cola guys or Pepsi guys then? Or is it a different brand for you over there?
I'm a bit of both. A bit of both.
Two? Oh, well, if it was between the two, Coca-Cola.
Really?
But Pepsi's so good. Turn it on with Pepsi.
Yeah,
I might look at you a little bit different, but okay.
I'm one of those. Yeah.
I like them. Don't get me wrong, and I would choose Coke.
Pepsi.
I live near Coke Company.
Big plant. Pepsi goes flat way too quick for me.
Oh, mine doesn't get long enough to go flat. To be fair, it just gets drunk in one, pretty much.
Right.
But yeah, I used to love Pepsi Max before they had to make it have no sugar in it because of, I think, the UK government. Sorry, Twan, I can't actually close this door, but it's locked, so that'll be okay. And I think I need to put the code in.
If you unlock it. Oh yeah.
Wait, so let's see if I get the unlock. Oh wait, can I? Oh sorry, yeah. Alright. Have you just locked then, or was that me? Because I didn't get the option to, but I pressed the button anyway. Is that you?
15 seconds.
I know it was.
I like these custom loading screens. They're actually really nice.
Yeah, and quite a few of them are actually screenshots from players as well from the last wipe. Because it was like a little bit of an event where like people put through their screenshots, and the best ones will get put into the loading. Twan, I've just found an M249 saw mag with 135 rounds in it. So would you like that to add to the collection?
Sure. Thank you.
No problem.
Pull out the Dayz launcher real quick and reload.
Blood test kit report.
Weird.
Does the blood test kit say it's a fucking Mexican or anything like that? Or is it...
How dare you?
I know, in
Expect
Big's
like
absence and Onyx's absence, you know what I mean? I've got to represent, you know what I mean?
Fucking
This man's like, I gotta represent.
One gotta do it.
Oh, good times, man. What is that there? That's a C mag.
It's raining Dayz, but it's not raining Dayz. What's going on here?
Oh, where Dayz wouldn't stop? How the fuck did I get that? That happened to me the other day.
I don't know. I just opened up Steam and stopped it. I'm stopping it right now. I'm gonna open it up again. Weird as hell. Right when I start putting that part back on that car, it just crashes, kicks me out, and now it's having issues.
Sometimes it's just for no reason too.
Yeah, they have no lot. I have no frame drops, no nothing for a minute. Then boop, gone. Give it a minute. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
you might want to make a fucking password list so you don't have to keep spamming everybody.
is that the ones for the codes for the
on
yes,
Discord?
I get you. Yeah, that's
or I could, or I don't know if I could actually.
No, it's fine. It's
Look
not.
what I have
I'll
found.
do it now. Oh, let me have a look. Well, I was going to say, Twan, I would like to give you a single bullet, but it won't be fired out of a gun, I promise. There, I've just found another 5.56 round, so there's a single bullet then, but it's luckily not being fired at you
I
this
thought
time.
you were. I was like, damn, what are you talking about, bro? Hands up.
Oh man.
I called it though. Did you hear me call it this morning? I was like, oh, careful, careful. and bam.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It,
honestly, I was having too much
fun. It was
fun
good.
With that
it all worked out. We've been getting pretty fucking lucky lately.
Yeah.
But I was a little beat up about my Falcon, but what's the old saying? You can always find more.
I was going to say we needed to do a burial and a funeral service for it, didn't we? I mean, honestly, there's nothing worse.
The belt.
It's absolutely heartbreaking to lose a Falcon belt. You know, I could lose 100 round mags and tappers and all my medical stuff, and I'd still wouldn't give a monkeys. If instead, I would rather lose everything rather than lose a single Falcon belt. It's heartbreaking.
What is that caliber gun again? I know I asked already. Is it 7.6239?
It's VSD rounds, which is 7.62 by 5.4 MMR.
Old.
Yeah. I got mixed up before as well. The 7.62 by 5.1, the modded ammo, that is the NATO standard, and it's a 7.62 by 5.4 MMR, which is the Russian round, isn't it? Obviously, hence why it's in VSDs.
Oh.
Yeah. I've just put in what is the entrance code for all of the doors, bar obviously, the set ones, and the jet ski and mule code for me. So they're there for everybody. Good thinking as well. In fact, I'll pin that message as well, just in case. Well, say no, it's going to be, it's pinned already at the top of the channel anyway, isn't it? So I'll move that, move that.
All right, give me a quick minute. I'm going to reset my laptop. And
Yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
right
don't worry. You carry on, man. You carry on.
You want this mini speed loader? You have a big one.
I've got a mini one on me, and I have a big one at base, so I'm more than happy for that to go to Wish or whoever. What gun did you find there? Is that a Mosin? Is that a Mosin? That's a Mosin, isn't it?
Ava.
Oh, that's the one that has that
Yugoslav version of the
magazine that's in the buttstock.
The Car 98.
Yeah, like is it the Czech like variant of it or something like that? After World War II or something.
German. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Sorry, yeah, the Car 98 German too. Yeah, sorry, of course it'll be Yugoslavia because the Czech wasn't a thing then,
Rifle
was
of
it?
the
Yeah.
From the 1950s until its replacement by the M59.
M59.
1960.
I must say I would quite
basically the SKS.
Yeah. I would quite like for there to be a Car 98K in the game, an actual like, original one, because those are supposed to be fantastic weapons.
Pretty fucking close looking like. This.
Yeah. But to be fair, if it's based off it, you know what I mean? It is going to be. Oh man, that looks nice to me.
Looks pretty spot on. I'm trying to find a scope for it.
Yeah.
And this was
what scope would have actually gone on that then, I wonder? I don't know what they call it, but semi-automatic carbine. Saying that though, I thought, wait a minute, I've put it back on the ground for you now. I'm getting a bit confused now because I thought the SKS that's in Dayz, that one, I thought that was like a really older variant of it. But I didn't think that was from like the 60s or something, but if it was, fair enough.
Hey man.
What's up, bro? Is this your car? You need anything?
No, mate, just passing through. Not sure who it is.
Was that you talking, or was that him?
That was him.
I'm just playing.
I could have put that accent on though, I suppose. I could have tried.
Yeah. I bet you could really do a fucking mean impersonation of him.
Oh, you know, like some people are just so good at doing accents.
Fuck, dude? I thought that was Wish.
The worst people. Yeah, and I heard running behind me and thought, oh, Wish just logged in, and then I thought, wait a minute, that's not Wish.
Uh-oh. The guy died. He fucking uncovered the car return.
Oh, is that what you're doing right now? You're uncovering someone's car?
That was.
God, Wish, we're standing right next to it.
The admins are going to spawn in now and go, what are you lads doing? And like, we're waiting for a friend. What's your friend been doing?
Yeah, Wish, don't do that. I did that a fuck ton right away.
Yeah.
As long as you put the covers back on.
I was trying to put it back on, but then the game ended up just crashing on me.
How is my...
Also, be careful putting covers on, because Arch has got sent to the heavens a few times doing it.
Yes, yeah. You basically don't put a camo net on a jet ski is the best way to say it. You can put them on cars and, you know, like no problem, but on... I suppose on helicopters, no problem, but for jet skis, it could teleport you. And when I say teleport you, it will teleport you like 1,000 meters in the air above one part of the map, and then you'll fall to your death, which is tremendous fun. Although the second time it happened, it teleported me in the air, but for some reason, because I moved while I was in the air, I landed on the ground and didn't take any damage somehow. But yeah.
Quite questionably, just be happy you lived.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
He lived.
Despite my best efforts. Right.
Well, like I said, it's an old generation console trying to play a new game.
Oh, your computer?
No, she has a PlayStation 4 and she's trying to play Red Dead.
Oh, that's a great game. Is it the
Let's
first or
see.
the second one?
Right, the second one, and that poor game,
Oh,
that
it's
Yeah.
poor
an
console is
absolute
struggling.
masterpiece, that game.
I want to replay it, dude. I want
I
to
want to
replay the
replay it,
second
yeah.
so bad. I would play it. I would get it for if it was.
Yeah.
Phil.
I think it's struggling. I'm hearing I was sitting next to it and I heard the fans just fucking, or sorry, I can't curse, were spinning like really hard. I was like, Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. Now I get the memes where it sounded like a jet taking off. It's true.
I just love all of that. You know, like the silly, the funny comments he'll make if you have like small talk with like the people in his camp, and he'll take the piss
Yeah.
back to him. Some of the banter they have between like the characters is so funny.
For GTA 6, they're doing that shit for.
Oh God, yeah.
We're talking about. It's gonna be so fun.
I'm trying to
Because
log
just
in
because
and show y'all my
Yeah.
Red Dead was Red Dead 2 was funny as fuck, and there's so many side things and
so many side quests and stuff, and they made a lot of attention to detail in that game. That's what I loved about it.
Well, yeah, they had it. They'd actually had it ready to release for about over a year before they released it, and they were just basically just polishing the game, polishing animations, doing bug fixes for an extra year because they wanted to make sure it come out and it was a masterpiece. And obviously, it was going to be a masterpiece anyway, wasn't it, from them guys? But yeah, what a game that was.
Oh no, where's my bolt action rifle? How dare you take my bolt action? I'm at my bolt action.
no, that's actually coming with me. I'm gonna pimp that one out.
I
But I
must
can
say,
get
I
you a
really
different
like
gun.
your get up there, Wish. I do like that. That's is that the
I
shit?
said
I got
blue
drip.
was right.
Yeah, you certainly have. That he's got he's got an RPK on his back already, Twan. I think actually is that an SK? That's not. That's an
H9.
Could you
Nah,
imagine?
With a scope.
not as good as this one.
Oh, with the mag.
Oh,
Yeah.
right, I tell you what.
I just got no ammo for it.
Nah, no worries.
Got ammo for it.
That's why I had the bolt action, because that's my only go with the ammo.
Yeah.
Quit yelling in game chat.
Oh wait, I'm in game chat? Wait, what the hell?
No more.
Oh, it gets every time you do that, man.
Yeah, I'm not used to it.
No, don't you worry, man. Don't you worry. It's all
You'll
good.
be hitting caps lock a lot.
Yeah,
for the
talking
first
when you
one.
don't mean to. Yeah, it's where's the zombie? Nice.
All right.
Oh, I didn't see this here. An NBC jacket.
Yeah, those are the Sakal scientist buildings, and they do spawn medical loot in there, so always worth a check.
There was nothing in here when I came here.
Yeah, to be honest, I think I think they only have a map anywhere between like 0 and 2 loot spawns in them, but depends how recent someone's, what's the word for it? How recent someone's been through and looted it potentially as well.
I was. That was me who did it.
Ah, fair enough.
So I'm confused why there's still loot in it. That's recently. And look at you here wearing the fireman's outfit. Trying to still unlock this trip.
You see,
double hit caps lock. Wish you are hitting game chat. Must be real close.
But yeah, basically the first, what was it, Twan? Now, was it the first 2.5 weeks of this wipe, which started in middle of December? It was winter, Deer Isle, so it was really punishing.
This is another military checkpoint.
Yeah, that little little shack thing there.
I'm trying to
the temperature was off.
Yeah,
double click caps lock. Did it go away?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's the one. But yeah, it was quite punishing temperature-wise, so I've been basically wearing the firefighters gear just because they don't get wet, and plus I don't have to wring them out. So yeah, you miss that sort of fun, but it was a very challenging, I have to say, being winter on this map.
What the hell was that?
We have to go back this other way. I forgot we're going to Trader.
Alright.
None of y'all reminded me. Thank you, chat, for reminding me.
I've been surviving out here. It was
Well
struggle.
done. Yeah.
I found a lot of bases.
Oh, okay. Any cool ones, or were they all just like houses, or were they actually big builds? Houses.
Houses.
Yeah.
There was a one of those metal shed houses I saw earlier,
Oh,
but I couldn't pick it up because I didn't have any backpack storage or anywhere.
Okay. Right.
It's in the town coming up right now, actually.
Oh, I see what you mean. You mean like one of like the big, like, what do you want to call them? The big wooden crate things that when you pick them up, they're like a kit for something, like
Yes.
to build a shed. Yeah, yeah.
I have a moonshine one on my back in my backpack right now.
Ah, good.
We got a moonshine guy. We got a little back room we can do that in.
You certainly have, yeah, if you want to.
We might have most stuff for it.
I think
Cooking
I've
pots,
definitely
the
got
hard
a
stuff.
propane hose somewhere.
Oh, Jesus. I was way past this.
Oh, that's where the car spawn is. I see what
Well,
it is.
yeah, you saw the
garage
vehicle,
there.
the garage. Yeah, so there's quite a few of those dotted about. Even if they're at someone's base, you can use it to pull out one of our cars, or one of your cars, etc.
That's
as well.
terrible. Get in the car. Get in the car.
Yeah. Well, I was saying this to Fran when it first dawned on me that you could use other people's vehicle garages to. It's like you could raid a someone's base during purge, and then spawn your
Get
car
in your
in and fill it up
car
full,
with the
couldn't you?
biggest storage and run
I mean,
off.
I'm not even joking. Like, you could literally take everything out of the base, put it in their car, leave your car locked outside their base, and they won't be able to do anything to that car because you can only lockpick vehicles if you've got a vehicle lockpick and the car and you are in a PvP zone. So they'd have to literally get another car and basically push our car into a PvP
That's
zone.
another good military area right there, Wish.
Yeah. That's a big base there, and that big high-rise there they've been doing some work.
He took our spot.
Yeah.
Was that your guys' spot beforehand?
We, there was a military spot back there, and there was also a base back there.
Somebody has a marker that says loot here.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll delete that one actually. Yeah, that was just a suggestion for a session a few days ago. That one. Yeah. We went over to the Arctic Island, you see, Wish, to see what loot we could find on the island, because we can't get into the crypt that's on the island.
No, I ain't go through any PvP area. I avoided everything in PvP until I got somebody.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, there is quite a lot of PvP on the server in those areas. It's quite surprising sometimes. Like, certainly at weekends or in the evenings, you know, if you...
Thank God for no car collision.
Can you
Would have
see
died.
car, right?
No.
Oh, I was
lagging.
Oh, right, no, what was I saying?
Oh yeah, there's a car right there. Behind us.
Oh yeah, you're absolutely with a camo net on. That's right. Yeah, that's been there for bloody ages as well. That. How did that zombie survive that then?
We don't know. Just question it and drive before it comes and kills us.
Yeah.
Oh hell no.
I can't wait for you to see the base, Wish.
I heard a big dinosaur and it sounded like friendly.
Oh yeah. Well, to be fair, a lot of the ones you'd think would be placid and wouldn't really aggro to you, will aggro to you when you attack them. So.
Get the fuck out of the way.
Yeah, so there's some stegosauruses that spawn near our base, and sometimes they spawn inside our base, and they will chase you through the tunnels if you start shooting them. That's a very
Also, I guess we have a
Hey, look, a ball.
Yeah, the gyrosphere. They're pretty bad vehicles then, because you always ended up getting caught on the side, and they need other people to drive over and knock the car, not knock it into so they can drive it again. So they are the cheapest vehicle though at the same time if you do want to try them out, of course.
I'm good. I want to get my Gunther and make it beautiful.
That's what I did when I first got on. Or was it a Gunfer, or did I? No, I got what's the 4x4 called? The Ada.
Yeah, I remember seeing those pictures. Like, how they
Yeah.
look ugly.
Yeah. Oh man, I know. Yeah. Honestly, the Olga looks fantastic
A
on this
Gunter would
server.
be pretty fucking sick.
Yeah.
See that we all got out at the same time. You
Yeah.
can't do that on console.
Ooh, my
True,
frame
yeah.
drops.
Very good, very good. Yeah, so whenever you're here, Wish, you see where this where this skeleton is here, always check here for military loot. There's actually some 30 slot military pants there if you want to put them on.
30 slot. Which one do I have? How dare you?
Yoink. Black ones are mine.
And I needed those. I got 24.
Probably find you some better shit.
Yeah,
Actually, you can have
I'm gonna
these
drop
that
some
are
money
really
for
long.
you as well, Wish. So let me just withdraw it now, right?
All right,
So Wish,
who do I go to sell guns?
well, come here first.
You can have
And basically let me know. Okay, when you're here, I'm gonna drop some money on the ground, so you pick that up pretty sharpish if you can, just so it doesn't despawn. There you go. So
and then come here next. Just a quick stop in.
Yeah.
And then click on this.
Yeah.
Press F and all you have to do, and then follow R. Oh, hold G. Hold G.
G.
Yeah, do you want me to pick that up, or you've got it? Okay. Yeah, so you can only get these
We'll open that
once
back in
a
face.
wipe. Yeah, so that's fine. So maybe come over to the bank machine over here now, Wish, and set up your own personal bank account with some of that money, and then you can deposit that money, and you've got access to obviously your own personal bank. Then you've also got access to the group bank as well.
Personal amount withdraw deposit.
Yeah, and whenever you withdraw it, it will go onto your person as like an item of cash as well, just so we have to. But yeah, when we're here, items will like despawn if you leave things on the ground for like a minute or so, I think it is. So just be careful if you do put something on the ground to pick it up. But yeah, right. Do you want to see the gun vendor now then? So yeah, if you go up these stairs, you're absolutely right. Yeah, follow me in here. So in this room, yeah, it's all right. So in this room, you got 3 vendors. You've got the gun one here. Then you've got the one that sells mags and attachments, or you can buy mags and attachments. And then you've got this one that sells military clothing. So if you want to sell your guns, important thing though, if you want to sell guns, take off any attachments and mags off the guns first, because if you just sell a gun with attachments on, you'll only get the money for the gun. Whereas if you sell the mags, the mags, the ammo, the attachments, and the guns all separately, you'll get the money for all of them.
Yeah, that one, the one in my backpack. Where is it?
Arch, I have maxed out the group.
No worries, thank you. I've just give Wish 200k for mine, so he's got money if he sees something he wants to experiment with or whatnot. But yeah, I'm just gonna take some money out for myself
where do I
now.
go to sell things on here?
So
there's a button that's purchasable, and there's a button that's sellable. You have to
see the
check mark one of.
yeah. Only thing I'll say is if you want to sell a gun and it's the same gun as the one you're actually using, you might want to drop the one you're using on the floor first and then sell the other one, because otherwise you'll actually sell the one you're already using with the mags and attachments on it, unfortunately. So yeah, just be careful on that note. It's can be a bit
Thanks for telling me that now, because I almost did.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, that's why I thought I'd say it now. Yeah.
I saw the other gun, thankfully. Ooh, that was scary.
Yeah, no worries. As I say though, you know, if you balls up and did sell something by mistake, we can always just buy you another one. So don't worry in that regard. Oh, there's actually some decent clothing from here. Do you have any preference on what camo you wear, Wish, or are you just not mired as such, or
I
do you
don't
want?
care right now.
Right, fair enough. Right, what we'll do then? Let's get you a multicam tropic. Yeah, let's get you one of them. Where did the jacket go I just bought? There it is.
Right, that's got to be easier way. How do I sell in bulk?
Right,
Oh, there
so
it is.
is it ammo, for instance? You've got it, yeah. So you click on the thing you want to sell, and then in the bottom right, you'll have like an up and down, a plus and minus symbol. If you click on the number in the middle where it says 1, you can then put in the number of the thing you want to sell, then click accept, and then click sell. Right, what was I doing here? Purchasable, 75. There's a search button at the top of the thing as well, so if you want to quickly find an item to see if it's in stock or how much you would get for selling it, etc., you can just do that, no problem.
All right. No, I need that
Oh,
bag.
I've got some bits for you there. Oh, I'm going to drop some 2 bits on the ground for you. It's a jacket and a plate carrier if you want to get them. Or if you don't want them as well, you can just leave them. But as I say, they're on the ground for you there. In multicam tropic. And we've got all the attachments to put on them when we get back to. In fact, I'll just check if they've actually got any attachments here, but I don't think they have at the moment. Is there a Mexico flag as well?
They have to be. I would
There
rock
is.
that.
I have bought. In fact, I'll buy you 3 of them. So you've got spare ones. So I'll drop a. So
So
basically
what do I do
now,
with a raptor claw? Because I got one.
that's a knife. That's a blade. Think of it that way. Just as a
Really?
blade. Yeah.
Okay. How do you
So
rotate items? Because
right. So if you've got it,
Spacebar.
yes. Sorry. Yeah.
what was that?
Put
Hey, yeah.
spacebar.
Oh,
I've put 3 Mexico patches on the floor for you as well, and you can literally drag and drop. You know the slot, what does it look like? The slot.
You might not have one. Carrier.
I don't.
Do you know? Am I? Oh.
Hold on. Do I? Hold on,
It's the last
Does look
slot.
like
It's the last slot on the right hand side. So
Nope.
it's the one that
Not
the
on this.
armband slot on it.
Yeah, only on the one you just gave me.
Ah, so right, what you're saying there is you can fit it on the one I've given you, but not the one you had on. Right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
you decide on a camera. Should you want pan multicam? Plus, you probably don't even.
Well, this is
Yeah,
the
I've
thing.
seen
Yeah,
all that.
it's hard to see them all, isn't it? And I suppose when you look in the trader at the moment, there's not really a lot of it in
Yeah.
stock to give them a good idea of what they look like. It's only really the backpacks that you can look at and see there's all the different colours there. But again, it looks different, doesn't it, when it's on, when it's clothing compared to that stuff.
Why can I not swap this thing out? What the hell? I gotta take this mask off. It's kind of bugging me now with the breathing.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, come on.
Server's about to restart in a few minutes as well, so we'll probably best getting logged out short. Not to do it right now, but we'll do soon. In fact, I'm just going to quickly check the base building ones here, just in case they've got any goodies for us.
Do they need tents? Onyx? I guess they have like at least 2 each.
We've got at least. Let me think about this. We've got at least. We've got 3 tents which are up and empty, and then we've got at least No, we've got 5 car tents that are actually packed at the moment and not actually out and about. So yeah, we've got loads and loads of space. We've got a few spare crates as well, so I don't think there's any issues there. Whatnot. Again, we can get more as well if we need to. Yeah, nothing there. Nothing there.
No, that's us. Yes, here we go. Still trying. I'm holding the vest in my hand. Did I sell there? No.
You should be able to, yeah. If you go, so you press F to trade with him, and then click on tick sellable at the bottom, and then go to plates.
Yeah, there you go. It's sold.
Oh, sorry, not plate. Sorry, vest. Sorry, and then you'll see the one that you want to sell at the bottom, hopefully.
Oh, that's what I did. I purchased one.
Yeah, sorry, I get mixed up with that. They call vests rather than plate carriers. Yeah.
Okay.
Sledgehammer for 50K.
Oh, I didn't even think about checking the P2P. Yeah. I mean, we've got. Let me think. We've got 3 pristine pickaxes, 1 badly damaged pickaxe, 1 badly damaged sledge. So yeah, I'd say 50K. We're going to get more than 50K's worth out of it, aren't we? So, are there any other goodies here? In fact, have I got anything sold? Where are we? Do you think we should buy them Jurassic Isle MVGs now, just so we've got a further spare pair now? I'll buy them if you want.
They were
Yeah.
that cheap, dude. Yeah.
I think that's not a bad idea, is it? I think it's even got a batu with it as well. Actually, fair play to the person. They're being very
Raid
fair.
alert battery.
So
We
am
don't
I
need.
not allowed to
Oh,
do it?
we've got 3. We've got 4 of them. We've got 4 of them. So yeah, and they seem to last several days. So I think we're each. So I think we'll be all right. Right, GI. Where is it now? Before.
Did you say Wish?
No, it's a shirt. I'm trying to sell it, but I can't.
Oh, some clothing. If it's not military clothing,
It's
there's another
civilian.
vendor you have
We
to
should
sell
do
it
it
down here.
down
I will show
here.
you in a second after the restart. I bought you some Jurassic Park style MVGs as well for you. Oh, the battery in it's empty typically. I'll put a fresh one in there. Yeah. Alright, should we get logged out now before the server restart? You're always best off logging off before the server restart, which whether you're driving or just doing stuff just so you don't get rolled back like a bit.
To get in quicker that way too.
Yeah, true.
Alright.
Yeah, so if you log out now, you can log out inside it. That's absolutely fine. But,
Only sucks because it doesn't send you back to the main menu here. It sends you back all the way to the, or for me it does. This sends me back all the way to the damn creator.
yeah.
Or whatever it's called. Oh no, this time I actually set. Alright, well I have time. Oh, I can't see my character. Damn it.
Yeah, no worries. No worries. But say which we've got plenty of stuff back for you at base, so you can get, whether it be storage, clothing, guns, and all that sort of stuff. It is very different to console. So many of the mechanics that of things that you'd expect to work the way they do on consoles don't apply on PC due to the mods and all that. So some
It kind of
learning curves.
sucks
Don't get me
that you
wrong.
can't
Hmm.
have mods on console because if they can have mods on
Armor
what is it,
Reforger.
they
Yeah.
should have mods
Yeah,
for Dayz.
Fallout 4. Yeah, it's such an old engine, isn't it? But you'll be very impressed by some of the mods they have on on this server. I mean, they did a Squid Game event a few days ago over, the weekend just gone, in fact. And don't get me wrong, they'd got modded in, the proper like Squid Game like buildings and maps of the, like some of the games and all the clothing, etc. And you'll see some people who are donators who have their own custom camos, and some of them must look so fucking cool. But yeah, it's one of them servers where you're never gonna go somewhere and find everything you want and be able to like farm it and loot cycle it and all that sort of stuff. Some items like high tier items have restock timers. In other words, let's say there's 5 of the tier 5 armor plate carriers on the map. They might have a respawn time of say an hour. So once one of them's been picked up, another one won't spawn in to replace it for say an hour, just to stop people loot cycling. They do actually say there's a no loot cycle rule on the server, and it's a 5-day ban if you get caught loot cycling. However, it seems for us, don't just drop loads of loot on the ground to cycle it, right? Don't just drop it on the ground. I think that's how they catch people. What seems to work for me and Chuan is literally, pick the stuff up and then make a fire and burn it in a fire, or put it in your modded vehicle once you've got one. And then when you put your modded vehicle into the vehicle garage and it disappears off the map while it's in the garage, all the loot that's inside the vehicle will disappear with it. So there's a few ways you can kind of game it, but again, just be careful. As they don't like pick up a load of stuff and then just drop it all in one spot, etc. Because you will get caught and they will. Yeah. And as I say, I think the main rule really is that when you're not in a PvP zone, that don't touch other people's stuff, in terms of other people's bases and all that sort of stuff. And
bases thinking, hey, they're actual doors. Nope, it's somebody's base.
Yeah. But again, when they're in a PvP zone, you can hurt everybody, including teammates. Obviously, as I found earlier, we're obviously shooting Chuan. You can shoot obviously enemies, and you can pit vehicles over in PvP zones. They have specific tools. So it's not a normal lockpick you use. There's actually called a vehicle lockpick, and that vehicle lockpick is the one that allows you to actually lockpick other people's vehicles and then drive them away with whatever loot's in them, and then even sell the cars if you want to afterwards and make money. So yeah, you can do that with helicopters as well. But again, obviously, if you're in a PvP zone, if you're obviously spending a minute or two trying to lockpick a vehicle, you could well get shot while you're stationary. So, but yeah, the server restarts only once they've actually gone down. They only take about 2 minutes to come back up. So it's certainly not like any old servers we used to play on. In fact, it's back up now.
Like 30 minutes and stuff.
Oh god, yeah. The times of waiting like 8.5 minutes for the server to come back, if you look at a thing of the past.
Game up now.
Yeah, it's up now. So
Did you win?
I've just started the process of getting in. Yeah, so I've just clicked on the join button and
yeah, I'm in the queue too right now.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, you're probably straight after me, aren't you there? But yeah, there's quite a lot of things that are different on it. But
System was kicked off the game.
Oh yeah, it might say like player off state or something like that. In fact, actually, there's not been any mod updates, have there? Let me just check a second. You're already in the Discord for After Dayz, aren't you? The actual, like the server Discord, so to speak. Yeah, you're good. Okay, good stuff. Yeah. Oh yeah, I think they might have actually just done. Oh, they've actually just done. Some mod updates. So it's probably going to kick us both out, saying we need to update mods. Let's see what happens now. I'll tell you how to sort that in a second if it happens. Yeah, I need to do. Yeah, so I've just got a one saying data verification error, which long story short means there's been a mod update and we need to close down Dayz and the Dayz launcher so that our Steam accounts can go, right, we need to update them. We need to update that particular mod. So you close down the Dayz window now and then close down the Dayz launcher behind it, but obviously keep Steam open. And as I say, that should then.
Okay, everything's closed.
Yeah. And again, if you give it say like what would we say? If you give it 1 minute after you've done that, and Steam hasn't pulled down the update, it hasn't done the update for for that game, it hasn't like done an update for Dayz. Do you know how to verify files on Steam? Like verify game files on Steam? Have you ever done that before?
No.
Okay, so long story short, then now has it prompted you at the bottom to say like downloads 1 of 1 complete or something like that? The very bottom center of Steam.
It has. I haven't noticed. I'll be honest.
Right, no worries. Okay. So I'll just tell you now how to do it. So basically, on your Steam library now, you're looking at your list of games, and obviously Dayz's on it. Right click on Dayz
Okay.
and left click on Properties. All right.
Properties. Okay.
Yeah. Then click on Installed Files. And then on the right hand side of that page, click on Verify Integrity of Game Files. And then it'll start a progress bar, percentage bar, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, and this will take like a couple of minutes. But basically, whenever you do mod updates for servers like this, once you've done the actual mod update, or once you doing this has made it recognize it needs to update a mod and updated it, you do this, and this will basically just check all your files, make sure they're all okay before you try getting back in the server. Because sometimes you'll do like a mod update, and even though you downloaded it, for whatever reason, Dayz won't recognize it properly, and plus you can't get back into the server then. So you basically, whenever you see in the After Dayz Discord on the server updates tab, whenever that's updated to show they've updated some mods on the US Jurassic Isle server, just do that. Just do what we've done there, just a few minutes, and then that should make sure you can get back in first time after that, fingers crossed.
Yeah, it's doing that right now. I'm just waiting.
Yeah. It just take a few minutes, admittedly, but it's just one of them things on PC. Like it's got like, I think like 45, some 50 mods on it, something like that. So there's a lot of them that could be updated at any time by the modders who may not be the admins of this server, for instance. So yeah, it's one of them things you just got to deal with as it happens. But have you got any particular questions about how does this work, how does that work, or anything like that, or?
Not yet. I just haven't experienced enough of it.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I can't wait to show you some of the stuff on this server though, man. Like, there's so many, like if you don't fancy doing a loot run, or you don't fancy going to a PvP zone, and you don't fancy doing, I'm thinking what I do. There's so many extra things on this server you can do that can make you money, without actually having to do some of the stuff that you might get bored of doing. So, like, you said about Moonshine Kit. Onyx did that 2 wipes ago. He made a load of moonshine and he was selling it. Oh yeah, he didn't make silly amounts of money for us, but end of the day he enjoyed doing it and it made him some money, and why not? If he wants to do that, he can do. You can do Bitcoin mining, you can set literally sell the item on the P2P trader as a player-to-player trader. I make money that way. That's what I normally do. You can obviously sell stuff at the trader itself, at those vendors you were at then, like the guns one and the ammo one and all that, to make money.
You've been doing
fishing, yeah. I haven't even mentioned that yet, have I? Yeah, the prehistoric fishing. You can catch these big fucking fish and sell them for like 200 each. Yeah.
Make a.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
doing the verification
Same.
right now.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, it shouldn't be much longer anyway for you. Yeah, it's Twan, they've just done some server updates, some mod updates, sorry, so we've just done a verify.
This is.
Yeah, they've updated the expansion core, expansion market, and expansion AI. And that's a good point, that Wish. The AI on this are absolute. The AI on this are as good at PvP as I tell people I am, but actually wish I was. In that way, they're very, very good. They fucked me up when we went. Yeah.
So what I mean,
basically, what's
around them.
Well, yeah, if you're in a military, if you're in a PvP zone, just before a server restarts, there's the chance that when you log back in, that area, that PvP zone, could be turned into an AI event, and thus there'll be AI running around hostile, who will then, well, they'll literally, as they did to me, they literally chase me out of the area and chase me for a good long while until I broke line of sight with them. So yeah, always got to be careful that if you're in a PvP zone during a server restart, there might be an AI event there. It'll be like one of them on the map at any one time when there's more than 15 players logged onto the server. So when there's less than 15, they don't spawn in, luckily. So just to stop people farming them, or them farming players, to be fair. Try.
Yeah.
Something really surprisingly good in the Discord. Some guy was talking about his vehicle had got in water, and he's like, is there anything that can be done? And one of the admins on the server said, first things first, don't leave the vehicle. You need to stay close to the vehicle so it doesn't despawn. And he said, right, get a vehicle recovery cone. That will get it out of water. And then once you've got the vehicle out of water, then use a vehicle repair tool on it, and that'll repair the car. And I'm
what is that again? Repair tool?
I think it's the is it called the pipe? Is it the wrench? Not the wrench. The pipe wrench, I think it's called. In fact, you know what? I want to buy one now. Actually, while we're talking about that, where are, yeah, vehicle repair tool. It's the pipe wrench. Oh, they're 50k though. Saying that, I suppose it's cheaper, and it's cheaper doing that than it is buying a new vehicle for, well, 100k or whatever, isn't it? I suppose. 50k. Withdraw.
My shit, yeah, it's done.
Nice.
Should be logging in now.
No. I bought one of them vehicle repair tool things over the counter.
Check mod.
Just good to have.
Yeah. And then AI, and I think it was core. I think it was. Yeah, there was a few. On that note,
Alrighty.
Right.
Right, so. Purchasable. Yeah. Is that a spaz? It is a spaz, yeah.
So waiting for it to open up.
Yeah, no worries. It does have long loading screens, unfortunately. Yeah.
Well, I'm waiting for the there we go. Now.
Oh, here we go. Level repair kit at the well, so I can give that to you in a second.
Be right back.
No worries.
Found a tan multi-cam. One of the pouches wasn't the back one.
The EOD one. Oh, nice.
Yeah. If they ever go to like deer jungle.
Well, there is Takistan. There is Takistan, to be fair.
No, but
yeah.
if they like switch the assets in Deer Isle.
Oh, wait a minute.
Desert.
Now that would be interesting, wouldn't it? That'd be the opposite of the winter, wouldn't it? In terms of like, it'd be constant red temperature everywhere, wouldn't it? That'd be.
Literally, would that be like the same thing? Huh?
That'd be cool, wouldn't it? I have always been intrigued by Takistan. I did think when I first saw it that like these big sand dunes that had nothing on them at all were going to be pretty.
It's fun.
Yeah, but it's the same on like I suppose Sakhalin and Amalsk, isn't it? Yeah, you think these big like snow dunes or whatever snow-covered hills that have nothing on them are like, well, shit, there's nothing on them. But realistically, players could be right on the other side of that dune and just out of just out of your eyesight, and suddenly then they pop up their heads above it and they can shoot you. So I think it's still it's just a different way of playing, isn't it? Not as many assets, but at the same time, a lot more action, didn't they, on like the Malsk and the smaller maps? One last check of the P2P trader.
Okay, I'm back.
No worries.
What was I working with again?
Oh, not Onyx, Twan, sorry. There is a M60 being sold here for 50k. What do you think? I know we probably can find more of them going to Arctic, can't we? But
the gun?
The gun, yeah. So that's where are we? Was it just disappeared? Am I going mad? Oh no, I've got it again. Yeah, so it's not got a mag in it, admittedly, but at the same time, it is there for 50k if you think it's worth me buying.
We do it.
Yeah, fuck it. I think that'd be. Do you have the spare for what's it called?
No,
308.
you gotta find your own.
Yeah. Because that's the thing, I've not actually been selling it, but why did I put on my 308 actually? Oh, I put them into my scar mags, didn't I? So I have got the ammo, I've just got them all in scar mags that I can't even fucking use.
Man, that's a lot of stuff missing from here. Either they're not in stock or it's not what they need.
What's that you say?
I said I'm looking through all the stuff right now and I'm trying to see what I can buy. And either it's not the item I'm looking for or they're just not in stock.
Yes. Yeah, it's annoying. Your best stuff basically. Whenever you want to buy something, clicking on the buyable option or what's it called? Buy option in the bottom right, so it only shows you things that can actually be bought. But remember, you'll only be able to see buyable things if you've got the money on you to actually buy it.
Well,
so
yeah,
sometimes,
I don't got that much money. I got some money. I don't got that much of.
Yeah. Well, you can take some out of your bank if you need to, as I say. I want to have
if we need most likely we have everything we need.
Yeah. It just gets to that thing, like, if you're like, oh man, I'm making a loadout with all the same camo and I've not got this pair of pants, and you see, things like that, just get them, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm the proud owner of an M60 LMG, so where the fuck has that gone?
Be right back.
I've just purchased it, but I've not got what is going on here.
Right.
I just bought it, but oh no, I've got it. Ignore it. Fucking hell. It just, the temporary crates that appear when you buy something. It's just appeared literally maybe 10 seconds after I bought it on the ground. Oh god, I got worried then, thinking I just wasted 50k. careful. Wish.
Sorry, she was needing help verifying the thing for her Daisy.
It's
Or
alright.
not Daisy, but Redhead.
Could I just show you one more thing here at this vendor before we go? Is that okay? It's just, if you have a gun and you want to see what attachments are actually compatible with it, there's a little thing you can do that basically will only then show you what things that are compatible with the gun you've got on your shoulders, basically.
Holy crap, look at this amount of guns here.
Yeah, well, I've actually
That's
got a
so
gun for you
nice.
on my shoulder right now if you want it. It's an LMG called an M60. It's basically a 100-round mag, 308 rounds. I've not got a mag here for it, but I think we've got a spare one back at base, haven't we, Twan?
It's gonna be a big purchase. I'm gonna do it real quick. But I'm gonna buy a shotgun.
Okay. I've got some chokes for it back at base as well, actually, if you want to make the spread.
Do you have any of those nice shotguns back at base? Which one you buying with?
I don't have any myself.
SNM 80 878.
SR80? Oh, we got mags. We could probably find one tomorrow, but fuck it. Get one.
Yeah, yeah.
Big
As I
purchase.
say.
I was saying, man, that's the one I want to see you in base, just holding it.
Yeah. Right, so you put that on your shoulder now, Wish. Oh, nice. Look at the animation. Oh, it's got, is that 7 rounds in it? Nice. So, if you come over to this vendor now, right, and you go into the usual screen with him, and have that gun in one of your shoulder slots.
Oh yeah, the attachment guy. Yeah, check him out.
So once you've got it, you need to put it in your shoulder first, so it doesn't work when it's in your hand. It has to be in one of your shoulder slots. Yeah. So once you've got it in your shoulder slots, now you know where it says filter options at the top center of the screen. Yes. Click on filter options, and then it'll say, right, what do you want to see? And like for instance, for me, I'll click on M60 attachments, and it'll show me attachments that are compatible with it. And you can do the same with your shotgun, and then you'll see ones that are compatible with it, and then you can see which ones are actually in stock as well if you click purchasable. So that's one way you can do it if you want to find out what things actually, like what mag goes on that gun, what scope is compatible with that gun, etc. That's how you do it.
Yeah, it's showing me the AK on my backpack, on my bag right now. That's all it's showing.
So it's all right. Come out of the trader and go back in. I think it's because you had the thing in your hand originally. So if you come out and go back in, it might hopefully show you then about the. Saying that, is the shotgun definitely on your back, or has it gone?
Oh yeah, I guess there's not enough attachment, or there's no attachment for it. There's only for the shotgun.
Fair enough. Well, I say I've got some attachments for shotguns back at base, admittedly, but surely the mags. I mean, what is it? What was it? Was it called the SN? What was it called?
Mags, there's
VR80.
VR80. So
something like that.
You can get 10-round mags for it there. So let me just get some money out. Saying that, are they actually in stock? I say that. VR80. Yeah, so the VR80 10-round mag is there's 355 of them in stock. You can get a 5-round mag as well. Have you
look at the gun? Make sure. Hold on.
Yeah. No worries. Yeah, it's okay.
You bought the FN RF2. Oh, you bought the bin.
I think you. Oh, you.
Alright, Wish. Did you teach him the thing where you can put it in his hand and collect attachments?
Collect attachments?
So what you do is you put your gun in your hand.
Yeah.
And then you go filter options, and it'll be the gun that you want.
Yeah, I was just explaining to him about that then, so you can see like the attachments, the mags, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna. Yeah.
There's a couple different shots.
Just one.
It looks like the Benelli to me. That's the one on your back.
No, it's.
I don't know.
Reason you can't see it, it's on the back of your backpack. It needs to be on one of your shoulder slots.
My backpack
oh, right. No worries.
The shotgun I have is the SNM 870. It's the pump action. And the only thing I can put on it is a
Oh,
choke.
it's a
heavily
pump.
flashlight.
Yeah, it's a
That's
pump,
not the
isn't
one
it?
I
So
thought, yeah.
yeah, I've got chokes for you back at base, and so you can have all three of them if you want. And you just try them out, see what you prefer.
AH9. Let's see.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, Portland? Where's she at?
You say what was that? Sorry, we're talking Portland. You say Portland is what what's going on? So anyone around Portland that can let me hit drive back towards BC? She's at the very north of the map above Kamuk, the city above Kamuk.
I mean, fuck you up there for?
I wonder why. She must have just died and respawned there. To be fair, I'm just sat there thinking, why would you, of all places, she must have just clicked the wrong one, hadn't she? And then she's like, fuck's sake, might as well just, you know, suicide and then go to Westbrook like a wish did and come back that way. Oh yeah, thanks for filling the shared the group account full again. Thank you. Stay on the air.
I gotta go get my fucking fireman's. You repping? This is a pretty cool fit.
It looks fantastic. Yeah, it really, really does. Well. I wonder if there's any different types of radios we can get over there. I know we can get the headphones and their radios, but do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Field transceiver, I know we can get that. Hey dog, get the fuck out of my face. Back the fuck up. No, I'm talking to you. Get the fuck up out of my face. Just immediately banned for swearing in chat.
So what you guys doing over there?
No.
The funniest shit happens here at Trader sometimes.
Oh man, it does.
A ton of people here for no reason.
Yeah, remember you did some things here.
Oh, we do stuff all over, yeah. This poor guy outside is probably wondering what's going on inside the trader.
Yeah.
You guys say you guys can sell some video.
Oh, sorry, I'll show you. Yeah,
regular
there's a few rooms at the back of the visitor centre which aren't immediately obvious. So where are you now? So you come downstairs. So if you come through this door. So
what's up, dog?
The normal clothing vendor is this one here.
Whoa, okay, that was crazy.
Yeah.
This is what we got here. Regular armbands, regular backpack. I can put buttons on my backpack.
Yeah, some of the modded backpacks will have a slot for like badges or you know what we call them, little collectible things, so to speak, to put on. Admittedly, we'll be able to give you larger capacity backpacks when you get back to base anyway. So you'll get like a 220 slot backpack. You know what I mean?
You can buy regular military pants over here. It's crazy.
Yeah, I think this is like the one that sells like vanilla stuff as well. So you might see some, as you say, some vanilla like military stuff here, like the tactical gloves and all that sort of stuff.
Well, sweaters, jackets, hoodies. I wish the hoodies actually worked. It'd be cool.
Yes, I know. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
It's all the stuff I don't need.
Yeah.
I'll keep my hat on. I don't know.
Oh, I have MBGs for you, by the way, as well. Only downside is you won't be able to wear the mask. Will you be able to wear the mask at the same time? No, you won't be able to, because it's face. It's face. Yeah.
No, it's actually it's the face.
So,
Because
yeah.
the flashlight, I'm wearing the head torch.
You're absolutely right. If it was normal MVGs, these are like modded ones, so they have to go in your eyes. But I'll show you in a second. But this is the P2P trader where you sell stuff to other players, buy stuff from other players. This is the collectibles vendor. So if you found like Game Boy cartridges or trading card packs or...
Oh, I actually got something.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Sell it then. Yeah. And then
not
where's
full yet, but I got this book here.
Well, yeah. As I say, if you can sell it, yeah, because there's nothing else to do other than... There we go. And then through here, there's two more vendors. So this one is a drugs vendor over here on the left, where you basically sell spliffs to. The bricks of weed actually get sold at black market instead, and then there's the hunting vendor in here where you sell dinosaur meat, dinosaur heads, dinosaur parts, you know, things like that, and also the big fish that we catch as well. So if you ever need a knife, a spare knife, you come to this hunting guy and you'll be able to buy some off him, whether it be machetes or whatever. So he's quite a handy guy. You can also get replacement can openers and all that sort of stuff from him as well if you ever need a replacement. I'm assuming the other doors don't lead anywhere, but now I'm curious now. No, there's nothing in here. Yeah.
Stone sheath. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Bear traps. Bear trap. Oh, there's not a sock.
Yeah. I got done by a bear trap last time I was at Black Market, didn't I? Fucking luckily though, it only winged me. You know where it doesn't break your leg, but it gives you free leg damage, and it's like, oh.
That is like the most stoner outfit I've ever seen right there.
Make sure pause your.
I'm gonna make sure I've done the same here myself. Actually, that's a very good point.
Oh, dude, there's something C4s and gunpowder. Ooh, wait.
Am I in? Yeah, that is your car, isn't it?
I have the supply bot or energy. What is this? Hold on. I didn't drop it, did I? No. Power supply.
You bought that?
No, I found it.
I'd say sell it on the P2P, but there's a load of people on there who are undercutting the ones I'm trying to sell at the moment. So I'd probably say hang on to it for time being, and we'll sell it in maybe a week's time when the other ones that are on there have either been bought or they've expired and been deleted. Because that's the thing, you see, if you sell something on the P2P, sorry, if you put something up for sale on P2P, and you want a but obviously you're then wasting the money, aren't you? Because you put it up for nothing and you're buying it back for nearly full price. But if it doesn't sell, it gets deleted. So
Wow, it just gets deleted. Not like
yeah.
back to your pocket. It's gone.
Well, yeah. It's like sometimes you see people put like a generator on sale for like 2 million, and it might not actually get sold, and then that'll get deleted, and then one will spawn somewhere in the world then after that because, well, you know, that one's deleted now.
Damn, that's actually pretty. Oof. It's organizing here.
Yeah, the more you're at the trader and the more you're at the P2P trade, you'll start to get a feel for like what are good prices to sell things at, or what things that you don't really need you could sell for decent money and all that. Look at the back of the car. In fact, wait a minute, 1 second. There you go. You can get in now.
I can.
Yeah, there we go. Ah, fair enough.
The shotgun, how much?
I'm sticking with that shotgun. That's beautiful.
Let's see if you still think the same once we take you to meet the Indominus Rexes and the Tyrannosaurus Rexes. I will let you take on a T-Rex with that shotgun.
Oh my god.
And we survived.
Where are we going? Wow. Need a black market shotgun. Could be blow a hole through the T-Rex.
Are there shotguns you can buy there then? I'm trying to think what shotguns. I think, yeah.
Tab.
The Mexico American. And what do you got?
I've got the UK
one.
patch. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear God.
Yeah. It's such a cool little thing, isn't it? That it's such a tiny difference, but it makes all the world of difference when you're there as a team and you've all got your nationalities on you. So
right?
cool.
So where are you from? I don't know what patch
Yeah.
you on.
Well, I tell you what, wait until you see all the different things you can attach to the plate carrier you're wearing. It's unbelievable. and how it visually changes the look of the plate count. It's not just like you can add pouches on, and you can add a holster. You can add multiple different pouches at the same time. You can add knife sheaths. You can add bottles of water to them. You can add what do you want? What else? A grenade, obviously grenades like normal, etc. Those pouches. It's so cool. And then you just get loads of extra capacity, like you're wearing an extra set of pants or extra jacket and all that, just because you've got a pouch on your plate. Belts that you can find.
That is what it says.
It's what it tells you every time you put a car into the virtual garage. It certainly is. I'm glad Vadon said it before I did. I've been waiting for them to go, why doesn't it tell you first so I can go, it does. It tells you every single time.
Fucking believe it.
Yeah.
Waiting for them to say, Oreo stash 500k was.
Oh yeah, I had 5 million's worth of sellables in the vehicle. 5 million, yeah. Cool, double checking, yeah. Okay, read. Fucking. Oh man.
Rock and roll.
I will say, Wish, now I
Okay.
expect within 2 weeks now, I expect you to be top of the PvP leaderboards, Wish.
That's what I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
That's it. I
Yeah.
can make it on open. That we figured out the problem on that.
Yeah, I'm getting really good at shooting players. It's just the teammates and not actually the enemy. That's what so I'm getting good at something.
It is
It's
a
just the wrong thing. But,
server. It's one of the Deer
I'm
Isle
getting better
maps.
at.
It's fucking
I'm trying to
dope.
figure out I figured out what's
They're
going
awesome.
on with the internet. It's because I have my mom has it on moderate and not open. That's why I can't log into this
oh,
game and all that. That's what
We're
Onyx
looking
is
for players
so is
up
it
in
like
them. Are you
oh
pretty
yeah, it's
good?
the NAT. It's the NAT. What it's called? Yeah, it needs to be
the
set to an
network.
open NAT rather
It's a
than
pretty fun
a
server, but
Yeah,
we don't
mod.
take it
NAT
too
or
serious.
restricted. Yeah.
We be playing other games as well,
I'm
so.
still trying to get my hands on some one of Steam cords, but not working
Yeah.
out well. Because by the time I get home, it's like
It's lagging for me a little bit.
6 o'clock, 6:20, and they're
No,
wanting
I
to
get
get
it,
home
man.
and
Yeah,
dinner
it's
and all that. Never have time
one of
to get
those.
to the store.
Yeah.
Excuses.
Yeah, a lot of excuses, but a lot of juice.
What is that on the ground there? Is that one
I
of them
don't know.
shitting out
Someone
backpacks? Yeah, shit.
just dropped it. Someone.
Yeah.
Ooh, there's stuff in there.
Oh, see, can you see it? You can tell the loot horse here, can't you?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
goblin. Oh, do you want me to let you out? Sorry, there you go. There you go. In fact, I might jump out myself and I'll check the other spots while we're here.
So
Yeah,
you have
check
to
on
get
top
your
of
character
these.
straight. Do you want to be better at Deadeye? Do you want to be better at stamina? Stuff like that.
Sorry, say that again. Sorry, Wish. You're breaking up a
She's
bit there.
trying to set up her Red
Been
Dead
trying to
Redemption
get
character online.
lift a little bit in the game, you know. Push ups here.
I'm on the way, basically.
Get my strength up.
I'm gonna sit in the car when we get ready to go because I need help walking through this.
Yeah, we'll be back like a couple.
I just found the syringe trial, so we can make another one of those health regen injector things. Excellent. You certainly do when you're around me, yeah. I can't wait for him to see the gun wars and Max and such like that.
I know, the gun racks are so sick.
Yeah.
There's a specific item I keep wanting to buy at Trader, and every time I go to Trader, I forget.
Yeah.
Piss me off. Yeah,
Oh, you thinking there was a well, one of the dinosaur
hoping.
spawns? Yeah,
Not
fingers crossed.
thinking, hoping. Yeah, but it wasn't.
Alright, there's a gun there. Get out now and get it. Why can't I get? Oh, it's like there's child locks on him. I can't fucking.
Freedom!
Oh, there we go. Right, finally, yeah.
Guys putting child safety locks to keep me in. That's terrible.
Yeah, yeah. I'll tell you what, I'll just run over to the other end and check those two crate spawns to save us having to stop again when we get.
To save some time, I will drive there.
No worries.
Leave me. Oh, police station. I'm gonna go check it.
Oh,
Don't you worry, don't you worry.
Jesus.
It's
I would never kill you. Not like you, or I turned in you.
I'm gonna go check the police station in here. My friend for taking her there.
the loot goblin's
Careful.
back now, isn't there? This is the thing now. It's like you
Careful
can't
there.
walk past the
Get
PD
trapped.
checking it.
Yeah, ammo's ammo.
Yeah. Oh,
On this.
yeah. Wait till you see some of the spots we go to get ammo. It's
That's my Call of Duty loadout right there. Get that gun.
Again.
I would. I actually done that before. People hated me. Shock, regular buckshot on the regular rounds, and then just slugs for the longer shots.
Oh,
People just hated that combination for some reason.
that's a good idea then, actually, isn't it? Then because then because you're not stuck then with only one ammo type, aren't you? You've got both of them between the two guns.
And if they think they can get out of range, and then you just pull out the slug round, boop, right in the head.
Yeah, good thinking that.
Either works out well, usually doesn't work out well. Depends on which day you're in. Dude, the amount of
But I am
people I
getting fucked up by
did,
a
I
PKP.
made so mad with that.
Oh,
It's hilarious.
5200. Figured that out.
Found a gun, I found a gun.
I wish it said what type of airdrop it is.
Let's have a look now. So it says it's heading towards Camp Eagle.
Camp Eagle and Camp Air.
Camp Eagle and Camp Bear. Okay. Yeah, it won't show what they have until they actually get there, won't they? But know what you mean. It would be quite handy if it said to you it's a medical drop or it's a building supplies one or whatnot. Pardon me.
Unlike dark, I'm gonna lock myself. Whoa. Doing
How
that.
did you not take damage then? Just to say as well, there's some crates just before that wish that I
Yeah,
want
I
to check
saw
on
those.
as well.
One.
Yeah. There should be like 3 potential loot spawns. I think there's 2 on one side and 1 on the other.
Ooh, yeah. You got some S-Val rounds.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh, look at that optic.
You're gonna need those for your
Next
main
time.
gun.
Oh yeah, they currently they're going to add the 30-round Vicar mag to the BC tomorrow, so we can start to buy. Cause I've got a.
We'll see. Wait,
Yeah.
we'll see.
Well,
Yeah,
fingers
so-
crossed. Yeah.
Control wish.
I'm trying to combine this, but it's not working.
But just for ref, the Vicar isn't actually on the server, which is a modded version of it instead called the
Why is it not?
SR3.
They won't let me in.
I know.
Okay, there we go. We have the left apartment.
What do you think about the map, Wish? Pretty cool, pretty cool.
Pretty good so far.
Cool.
All the areas blurred out for no reason, but
Yeah. But we
Gotta
have
go
a
then.
medical very close to our base. Well, that one we just passed. Well, there's a PD there and a fire station as well. So we've got the three, you know, the trifecta very close.
Lily's over here. What's she doing?
Yeah, Billy's back at base.
Yeah, no, I saw her on the map, but she's probably locked out.
Yeah.
Careful if our base loads in. Coming. Ooh.
Yeah. It's the
What do
thing,
I
it's,
like arch crashed here?
Oh, I've actually crashed right where we are now. I've actually gone into the water just there. Yeah, I'm not even joking. That's when I nearly drowned Twan the second time. Was that Twan? Was that the second time? Yeah.
Yeah, good times. Almost
Yeah.
killed me.
Road.
Good times.
Best tip I can give you is never ever touch those rocks with your car wheels, because as soon as you touch it with your wheel, even if it's like an inch of it, you're gonna send your car into the water. It's very, very,
What kind
very
of car
weird.
we got over here? The Olga?
That's the old. Oh yeah,
Yours.
that's yeah. Wait, watch this. Let me
Hey,
unveil it like a prize at a quiz show for you. 1 second. Watch this.
Here,
Not
get the
just
pig.
an Olga, but a souped up Olga. There you go.
Look, I wouldn't mind anything, but the tires is what throws me off.
I know the tires. No, we got Formula One wheels on it, man. Yeah, it's
Traction.
yeah, it's
Throw you
yours
back
now.
on the
Yeah,
road.
No. Alright, gotta go take this to the
yeah.
workshop. Her out.
Yeah, put her out of her misery. Yeah, but I've put the code for it in my Discord anyway. So yeah, you can just obviously you've got it there, etc. But you can put it if you want to put the code into it now. You can do if you want.
Why can I not put this reflex slide on this pistol? Oh no, it's for different guns.
Yeah.
Damn. Does that mean I can put on this SMG?
So
Yes.
if the scope, sorry, if the optic won't go on the gun itself directly, if it's a Russian weapon, you can buy one of those AK mounts, and then you just basically combine the scope with the AK mount, and then you can mount that scope on, you know, that optic onto the gun for using the mount instead. We'll show you that anyway. So I'll put the cover over the car in the meantime. Cover, yeah.
What's that? Sorry, Jesus. It can be loud. It might be too loud. I'm in this house with them. Jesus.
Right.
I gotta work
Let's
on
give you
language.
the tour then, Wish. Come and see what we've been busy doing these last few weeks. This is
I can see Juan's character going to the ocean for a second there.
yeah. Well, you can see if you look to that little jetty there, you can see we've got our vehicle garage in the water for the jet skis. And Tran's made this lovely, really like clean staircase here, so we can get down nice and easy. Now, I mean, you'll have to put the same code in for literally like 13 of these doors, admittedly, but as I say, if we get
Don't
you in the
say it.
meantime. Yeah, don't worry. I put the code in the Discord anyway, yeah.
Jesus. That's a lot of doors. I
Right.
understand
Well,
why.
this is the thing, and they're all tier 3 doors, so they take more explosives to blow through, you see. We've been very, very... I'm just going to close this one in the meantime. If you follow me down this corridor here, and I'll show you in my area, and then we'll show you Twan's as well, such. So you can have a maximum of 15 code lock doors on this server, you see. So we've basically done the entirety of it, so welcome to my and Gravy's area. So as you see, I've got some gear stands here with some cool little loadouts on them already. I've got some sheds in here where I store stuff.
This is what I like.
What is that? Is that the camo you like? It's called
No,
UCP.
no, the mannequins.
The
I always
mannequin, yeah.
hated that you couldn't put your clothing on mannequins.
Yeah, well, as I say, on this one, you certainly can. In fact, oh, actually, come here. I'll drop you the NBGs for you as well, so you've got them on the ground. Admittedly, as I say, they aren't the fancy ones yet, but they work exactly the same way. They just go on your face slot rather than your head slot. And there's a gun rack there filled with various types of M4. We've got a 308 gun there. That's St. Victor. We've got a ACR. We've got this, yeah.
Oh no,
See
those
that?
are my eyes, so I could wear the hat.
Yeah, you can still wear the hat. Yeah, I know they look a bit funny, don't they? But the ones out of the film, aren't they?
Jesus Christ.
So I'll tell you what I will do now. So obviously,
like a Star Wars.
yeah, you might want a Mandalorian helmet. In fact, if you come up here now, basically, you can just choose what clothing you want out with this large storage crate if you want. That might be easier. So you see where I'm standing now, this big crate. You might have to go over to it and press F to open it. And then you'll see all the clothing inside there, and you can basically just pick and choose what. Obviously, there's quite a few different camo types in there. You'll see there's some like modded helmets.
I see you guys got some Ukraine pouches on here.
Oh yeah, yeah. Whenever I can't get UK, I just get Ukraine, etc. Yeah. Well, as you can see, to explain, you'll see that some of these plate carriers already actually have pouches attached to them. If you want to see the types of things that can be attached to the one you've got right now, I can drop some stuff on the floor for you. But get like some boots out of there and get one of the tack helmets, what they call the MMG helmets, and then gloves and a balaclava if you wish. You know, whatever camo you're fancying as such. Then we'll sort your plate carrier out.
Alright, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, that's an airdrop coming in. Well, in fact, there's actually two coming in at the moment, so we'll probably have another one shortly.
I wish.
Where you guys want this moonshine at?
That's all yours, man. Put it up in your area.
Yeah.
It's all you, dog.
That's crazy how loud that is. Jesus.
Right. So in terms of your plate carrier now, let's get you some attachments for it. So, right, so we've got that. I'm going to drop some stuff on the floor underneath me now, and you can just pick them up as you can. So that one there, and then what else can go onto it now? I got any spare pouches? Right. I might need to take one off one of my other things there. So you pick those two bits up there. I'm just going to get some stuff out of one of my loadout little lockers here. You can get these lockers where you can put a loadout into them. So rather than a gear stand, you've got this alternative instead if you want as well. Right. Admittedly, it won't be the same camo colour, but you see this plate carrier I've got here, right, which has got like loads of mags inside it, blah blah blah. I'll drop some bits off it now so you can put onto yours. Do you have a preference of what gun you want to use or what ammo you want to use? So 5.56 and 7.62 by 3.9 are pretty common. The ones you have, for your RPK, the 5.45 rounds, the ones that go in the AK-74, those actually are one of the best things to sell for the amount of money they make. Now, we don't really need to sell them for money anymore, really, with how much we've got in the group account. So you can use 5.45 if you want. But obviously, I don't have any 5.45 guns, admittedly, but I do have 5.56 ones and 7.62 by 3.9 ones, if you wanted some of them.
But mine's shinier.
What you got there, mate?
Not a bear.
I mean, what would you say? Would you say you'd rather have like a 7.62 by 3.9 assault rifle, or would you rather have an M4 style one?
I gotta see some guns.
Yeah, okay.
Cool.
Yeah. So on the left-hand side of assault rifles and on the right-hand side are snipers, basically, or DMRs, whatever you want to call them.
Pretty.
Yeah, Onyx.
Drop your shotgun and put it out for.
Oh, in fact, I need to get the chokes for you. Actually, that's a good point.
I have it.
Where did I fucking put them now? Let me say this like I remember where I actually put them.
I want the scope though. I meant to sell it, but I didn't do anything with it.
But
Right.
For some reason, that came with the KH9. For some weird reason.
I've dropped 3 chokes underneath you, Wish, for your shotgun. I think
I was about to say, so what they
it,
brought out. Yeah, they did. What's up, Onyx?
yeah.
Might just. I'm looking at all the stuff right now.
Are you at school, Wish?
No, I didn't go today.
Oh, you're actually at home? It's working?
No, I'm at the
dipped.
Grand Egg.
Oh,
Old
okay.
G to drop shit with.
I'm watching
Yeah.
the kid.
Did Twan tell you we figured out what's wrong with Wish's connection?
Yeah, I just saw him.
Did you?
Yeah,
Do you remember, Wish, a year ago when you couldn't get into Hell Let Loose and we figured that out and I told you to get it fixed? Like a year ago? Remember that?
Was it the year he did that?
Yeah, that's why you couldn't play Hell Let Loose. Remember I had you look at your network and it said it was moderate.
It must have been so fun. It must have been so late. I even remember right until now. Jesus.
Yeah. Get it fixed, man.
I'm working
It's
on
not
it.
hard. It's a setting in your modem. They can do it when you call them.
Yeah, I told her that she had
Gotta warm up for this box.
yeah, she's not even dealing with some stuff.
Oh,
All you gotta do is call them, man, and they'll fix it. They'll open it. It's just simply a setting in your modem, but it's not an easy setting to change. It's just like coding a game. You gotta go into the modem's code and change it, and I wouldn't recommend you do that.
I ain't that smart.
That's a sneak attack. That's fine. That.
I know myself. I ain't that smart.
oh, you going through gravy shit?
I'm
Yeah,
silly.
they can do it
camera.
over the phone. They should be able to,
Mine.
unless they're depends on your internet company. They might send somebody out and have them do it because they'll just hook a laptop up to your internet and then they'll change your settings. But they can do it remotely. Mine did it one time when they were doing work on the lines outside, and then my connection was moderate after that, and I called them and they did it over the phone. My modem reset and they changed the setting and
Yeah. Because when they put lines into diagnostic mode for whatever reason, it will basically mess with the NAT and make it moderate, sometimes even restricted until basically the diagnostics are over. But sometimes it will stay on moderate afterwards because they actually need to manually change it back, as you say. So yeah, it's one of them.
It could also be a lot of companies, internet companies do this too, is they just offer moderate connections because it's more secure. But
yeah, there's one in the UK called PlusNet who do exactly that and won't even turn it back on to open. Yeah.
Yep. It's more secure, but then you don't have access to all the gateways. That's the problem. That's why you're not finding servers, because you don't have access to the gateways that they're using to communicate. So it's no bueno, man.
Well,
no bueno.
their dad just got home, so I'm just heading out.
You out of here?
Yeah, I'm gonna try
Dude,
to just
take this before you go. You can open it now. Probably late.
I'll hold on to this and then I'll open it when I get back.
Yeah.
How far is the redneck's house from your house? How many meters? Far?
5 houses down.
Damn, you're not close enough to get their Wi-Fi signal then.
No. And
Yes.
Mexicans camped outside the bushes of their house all night. A little fucking tent. Extension cords running from his house down the street. Hearing this, Wish?
He must have. Oh.
Well, now at least we know the problem. You know, it's not his computer, it's not the game files, it's just fucking internet. I suspected that immediately though. That was my concern. But then he said then he did a speed test and it was good speed. I was like, oh okay, maybe it's not your internet. I forgot all about that. I think it was yesterday when we were playing, or the other day, 2 days ago. We were playing COD, and I asked him to check his network, and he did, and moderate.
It's got that sorted. Is he logged out then? I can't see him. Where's he gone?
I think he's gone. He logged out in your shit. Oh.
Well, I can't even see him. I can't even see his marker to see where he's gone. How bizarre. I can see grey bits.
Because
Maybe he left the group.
Mhm.
You have an enemy in your base.
Yeah, where's he gone? Right.
Alright, well, I'll talk to you guys in a few. I'm heading back to the house right now.
Okay, no worries. Have a good evening.
I wish.
See you later. Right. What did I have in that slot? Oh, yeah, sailing back. Right,
I'm
trying to
going
make
to
the...
the.
Oh, sorry. Go on, mate.
I was gonna say I'm going to the Gulf of America first day, as soon as it opens.
All right, who's playing today then? Is there any of the big names you want to see over there at the moment? Or?
No, the Gulf of America.
Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
So you going with
Trump's changing the name of the Gulf of Mexico to the Gulf of America.
Oh, right, sorry. Sorry, I thought you said golf, sorry. I thought it was like some sort of golf tournament then.
Yeah, Gulf.
Oh, yeah, and in the meantime, he's going to take over Greenland, isn't he? And
Yeah. And if they
next
don't
Canada,
offer to
yeah.
sell it, then he's gonna put tariffs on
You know.
Denmark, and if that don't work, he's gonna use military action and seize it.
Yeah.
Because it's not right that a European nation owns territory on North American soil. He's a fucking knob, dude. The shit he's saying is so crazy.
Yeah.
4 years. 4 years of this we get.
Well, but 4 years if he doesn't change anything in the meantime to become king or other stuff some of his followers have been saying. You never know, do you? At this
I'm
point?
the king of the world now. I said so.
Yeah.
So it's true. Yeah. It's funny.
USA.
That's it. No more borders. Everything's America.
Yeah. The Gulf of America.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, could you imagine?
That he can do, I believe, because it's named by America, I believe. If I'm not mistaken.
I suppose at least he won't have to change any signs there, will he? It'll just be a quick name change, Google Maps updates,
Right.
and then it carries on, yeah. Gulf of America. It's got a ring to it, hasn't it, that?
Oh goodness.
Oh, yeah, they're going to introduce a bill for it ASAP. Yeah, it says, must be in the news now.
I thought it was funny too. He was talking about my country, and he's like, "We spend $200 billion a year guarding Canada, and our military is at their disposal." Dude, I fucking cracked up. You know how many military guys over here immediately when he said that probably just fucking wanted to punch him in the face. Our military
big
is at
ship.
America's
Oh, yeah.
disposal. Thank you.
Well, yeah, it's the same with NATO, isn't it? Everyone does that. Everyone else is, I suppose, in that regard.
We do
Yeah.
everything that they want, man. Like it's crazy. Our special forces are used more than they use their own
Yeah.
for their shit. Like,
It's
yeah.
when he said that Canada has a tiny military, and I'm like, yeah, but the population of Canada is a lot smaller than the population of America. There's no other country. Well, there are a few countries in the world, I suppose, like North Korea, China, that do have comparatively sized militaries. You know, not
Yeah.
to say the soldiers over there in those countries are actually as fucking as good as the Americans, of course.
Our military is no joke, though.
Well, special forces of any country, you know, certainly of any Western nation, are going to be substantial, aren't they? They're going to be fucking not the type of guys you fuck with. Get shit done. Oh, man. What gun was that, Twan? And that had a lovely. Oh, I thought it was the Lynx.
Well,
Right,
they
fair
were
enough.
nice.
So that's found 338, isn't it? If I remember rightly. Yeah. Are you making? Oh, you're making a splint there, are you? Oh no, sticks.
Oh,
God, look at that shine tap, man! Fucking hell. I love it. It's just it just looks like it's gonna fuck someone up. That it's like
what
fire.
gun
Yeah.
was I using for the fucking? Yeah, I missed.
Well, that was last fight, wasn't it?
Thank you. John.
Was it the M200 rather than the M300? I think you killed two of them, didn't you? I think it was the M200 Chai Tac, to be fair. But yeah. Oh, all right. Let's get back over here now.
Yeah, our military is fucking pretty small compared to most, but like, yeah, it's very well trained and well equipped.
Well, as I say, they will be, won't they? As I say, if you've got a smaller population, you're going to have a smaller military. You know, I know North Korea make a big song and dance about having like 10 million supposed soldiers, just because
Yeah.
they make everybody do national service, etc., etc. But I mean, you know, I'm not concerned about them having a military potentially 4 times the size of America, when I'm pretty sure America could wipe them out without the single fucking loss of one American soldier. To be fair.
Yeah, ours is really small. It's not even 100,000 active members. I think there's like
Ours isn't that. Sorry, I would say the UK's isn't that, admittedly. It's like I think it's 78 or 79,000, something like that, and then there's
that's
about
what ours is
10,000
around.
reserves.
Yeah, that's what ours is around. It's gonna say I think it's around 70. Might be 80 now. I don't know. But even our Navy, like our Navy is ridiculously equipped. Like we have fucking incredible tech, and the amount, like the size of it would shock you. The amount of people, like it's never above 9,000 people.
Right.
The entire Navy, and there's like maybe 50 ships, but they are state of the art, man. Like,
yeah. That's the thing.
One
The
thing we
British
don't fuck around with, because we have like the world's largest coastline. So,
well, yeah.
Yeah, they need the best of the best to patrol it all. And
that's the thing nowadays, isn't it? The UK, the Royal Navy has less and less ships, but the ships they do have are like, you know, as you say, state of the art, and you know,
Yeah.
although it does seem to be every time they renew them, like they go from 8 frigates to 6, or from 6 subs to 4. You know,
we
I
have
suppose
12.
we've doubled
We
the
have 12
aircraft
frigates, and the frigates, and I'm sure you guys use them the same way. Our frigates have radars on them that once we have our ships positioned around the country, it's covered.
It's a shield. Yeah. That's what our type. What is it? Type 41 frigate. I might be the wrong number there, but yeah, basically we have 6 frigates, out of which 4 of them are always out and about providing that shield, and then 2 of them are off doing whatever they're doing instead, I suppose.
Yep.
I did read an interesting news article actually. Some of the EU countries, and I believe the UK is part of this, but I'm not sure if we're actually buying any of them ourselves. But they're basically going to be doing this Sky Shield thing over the next 3 years, which, in other words, they're basically getting American Patriot batteries, Israeli Arrow-free batteries, the ones that can deal with the ballistic missiles while they're actually in orbit, rather than, you know, when they start coming down and become a fucking pain to shoot down. And then one of the German ones, they're basically going to have the German ones as like the short-range air defense, the Patriots as the mid-range, although they can go to fucking ridiculous lengths anyway, can't they? And then you're going to have Arrow 3 as the main.
I'm starting to really fucking wonder, man. I've been looking into that drone shit that's been going on all up and down the East Coast of North America, and it's now starting to happen on the West Coast. But I've been looking at footage of it, man, and like, it's not civilian drones, man.
Well,
It's
that's the thing
pretty
nowadays.
crazy
They're so
fucking
cheaply
shit.
manufactured, can't they? You know, it's
They
crazy
can,
now how
but
cheap they are.
these are like, some of them look like Predator drones, like airplane drones.
Oh god, right? Yeah, I don't want to see one of them. What is it? MQ3s flying overhead.
Yeah, some of them
MQ3.
look like aircraft. They don't look like drones, and they don't fly like a normal drone. They're flying more like aircrafts, and they're like scanning, like pattern, like straight back and forth. Like they go one way, one direction, turn around, come back. Like they're grid scanning something. Like it's crazy. It doesn't look like
But it's
normal.
an MQ9, isn't it? Sorry, the Predator. Yeah, the MQ9. They are
Yeah.
so cool, those things.
Mhm.
And they're
But
old tech as well, aren't they? Them nowadays, they are old tech.
yeah.
Comparison, what was it, 2000, something like that? Yeah, 2001. It says their first flight was 23 years ago. God.
But yeah, it's I think it's more of a recon type shit than
Well,
just
it's like
people
when
being weird
you
with
know, when
drones.
China had that big hot air balloon that apparently was a weather sensor, even though it had
Yeah.
literally like a busload worth of
Spy
sensors and
cameras, all
cameras
kinds
on
of
the bottom of
shit.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the
Mm-hmm.
thing, isn't it? Now every country, well, not every country, but most countries push the
Well, the
button
guy
now
that
of that stuff.
did you happen to see the manifesto? That guy, the Green Beret that killed himself in front of the Trump thing. I read
I
his
haven't.
manifesto he put out. He put out an email a couple days before he did this. I sent it to all kinds of colleagues, people he knew. And he said that he mentioned those drones in it, and he said it's China and other countries, and they've been doing it for years, and they're going off like crazy right now. And he said America does it too.
Oh,
All the
God,
countries
yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Drones are what they use for reconnaissance now. Yeah. So,
It's just so easy, isn't it? I mean, like we've had some issues like that with some of
but I mean,
the.
you gotta take that with a grain of salt, though. The guy put a bullet in his head and fucking blew his
Oh
truck up.
yeah,
So I mean,
absolutely. But I mean, you know, I think knowing that there's, you know, like if you're a civilian and you're putting up drones near military bases or airports, you're gonna get in serious shit for that for the very obvious reasons that
I have
you know it's
3.
not a good idea.
Yeah, I have 3 drones, and
Right.
that's why I say like I watched the footage because I haven't really been paying much attention about it. I've seen a bunch of memes all over the internet and people making fun of people from Jersey and
Mm.
all this shit, but I actually watched some of the footage, and like I said, man, they don't look like your commercial average drone, and they have like you can see equipment on them, man. Like they're just not typical drones.
Mm.
There's like special equipment on them, and they just don't look right. And the way they fly and how big they are, some of them are fucking big, man. Like I've seen a couple that look like I said, they almost looked exactly like Predator drones.
Shit like that won't be acceptable, will it? Like if they, you know, obviously I get why they'd make them look like that because obviously you know it's a cool design and two it makes it look like a military asset when it actually isn't, etc. But oh, if it isn't, of course. But yeah, it's going to be a very interesting 4 years, isn't it? I'll say certainly. Hopefully
Yeah.
we whatnot. Yeah.
Yeah. Let the show begin.
Yeah, and hopefully, as I say, at least you can force the UK government to prioritise putting more money into defence before the inevitable shit show that happens over the next 10 years in Eastern Europe, etc. Because that's the thing. Like I was, when you sit there and you're thinking like, oh, these, when I watched the videos of the Israeli Arrow 3s literally shooting down ballistic missiles from Iran in orbit, and you saw the most incredible like fireworks style explosions in the atmosphere, and you're like, my God, it actually works. They actually can intercept ballistic. Obviously, they didn't intercept them all. And the videos of the ballistic ones actually hitting was terrifying at that fucking airbase, where there was like 12 or so following one after the other, just absolutely hammering the entire fucking airbase. But I did sit there, because I think we said this to you before, and it's like, obviously, Americans have Patriot batteries, which are a very good air defense system. Israel has these Arrow 3s, which are probably one of the most long-range effective ones, state-of-the-art new, all that sort of shit. And then you're looking at what has the UK got. We're bringing out something called the Sky Saber in a few years, which is going to be kind of like a Patriot battery, but probably won't. And what the ranges are and all that stuff. But actually buying stuff directly for the UK, they just put in money so other countries in Europe can buy it. But again, that's going to take a few years to for it all to be built and bought and put in place and people trained. And even then they've still got the same issues with getting replacement missiles for the Patriot batteries, because obviously America needs them, understandably, and also Ukraine's using them at the moment. So yeah, I don't know how they're going to, if America were going to increase capacity of those missiles for Patriots to, well, I'm sure they will, of course.
You want to see something cool?
Go.
I'll show you this. I'm going to show you a video on Discord.
Okay. Go on Discord now, one sec. Let's have a look. I'm going to mute myself while I watch now, one sec.
Did you see it?
I'm just watching at the moment. So is that kind of like an example of what the
It's an interceptor.
So that's the actual intercept. Also, that's not like what the hypersonic missile will have. That's the interceptor for them type thing, so they can adjust
that
the thrusters. And
that thing can intercept a nuke. It can intercept anything. It'll maintain. It watches the missile as it comes towards it. It figures out an intercept path. It gets in front of the missile, and as soon as that missile comes in close to it, it explodes.
Right, so it's like rather than it being a direct kinetic impact, it's like the explosion next to it, which will knock it out of service. Right, fair enough.
Right. Now that one, these aren't armed. There's no explosives on these ones.
Yeah.
Oh, the third one looks like it might have the explosive on the end. It does. But yeah, they have like shape charge blast things, and it will take out the missiles. But that's 20 years old, man. That footage.
Well, this is the thing, like when you see Russia make a big deal about having hypersonic missiles, and you see some of the weapons companies saying they're working on hypersonic missile defense systems, and I'm sat there thinking, like, I really don't think America's dropped the ball on this, and other countries have developed some. Other countries might have developed that stuff. But
do you see the date? This video's date is April. Sorry to cut you off. April 25th, 1989.
89. Oh my God, I didn't even see that then. I had to zoom in to see that. That's the thing. You've got to assume, obviously America.
So imagine what we have now.
Oh yeah, as I say, I just hope it doesn't end up having to get used in the near future. To be fair, but I think it'll be more like Eastern Europe, in fairness, rather than they won't poke the big bear they'll poke the bear that there be lies on America rather than the.
Yeah, that footage was recently declassified about 4 or 6 years ago or something.
Right.
But you know, just it shows you capabilities in 1989 that they use today. Like that is early testing of what you're seeing today, modern intercepts for missiles, stuff like that. Like they'll shoot a missile up there and it'll launch that thing out of it. Like that'll be in the missile in the warhead. It'll pop that thing out and then that thing from there intercepts the actual missile, right?
Right.
But it's nuts. Like
Yeah.
that was almost 40 years ago.
I did watch that
It was
video
40
of
years
that
ago, right?
Russian, was it intermediate ballistic missile, the one they fired over in Ukraine, and it had like it broke up into 6 separate like submunitions, and then they blew up into 6 separate ones each as well, and you're like, oh, okay, that's what Russia's got, but I
Yeah,
would quite like
that's
America
what we
to give
have. That
Ukraine one of their versions of them, and see how Russia feel when that fucking lands on one of the fucking
that's
military
what we have
bases.
for missile defense. We use that. That's American.
Right. And what's that launch from then? I take it's not a Patriot battery or anything like that, is it? It's more of like a different launcher vehicle or something, or a different, I don't know what you would call it, a different system.
They launched from like a surface-to-air missile.
Right.
Yeah, they have like they use them on Navy ships for missile defense. They have other systems as well. Um, that's for more of a ballistic style, like a straight top-down missile that's coming. So it launches, it'll launch up the missile at it. The missile's warhead will detach and open, and then that thing takes flight.
Right. Okay.
And it knows the missile intercepts the path, or like the missile launched from the SAM intercepts the path of the missile that's coming in. Once it hits that intercept line, it pops open, and that little guy takes over, and it targets the incoming missile and takes it out.
Right. Okay. So thanks, Ryan, for that jacket there. I'm just putting it back in base now. Cheers. Oh man. Have you been playing any more? What's it called? Your racing game, Beam MG, whatnot? Or have you been playing more of that?
I haven't been on my computer at all.
Oh, fair enough.
My computer room is stacked with boxes of stuff from my mom's.
Ah, fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get a cabinet. Yeah, I'm just playing a lot of Prop Hunt when I'm playing something.
It's a proper one. I saw. I caught a tiny bit of Tron stream of that one. I've never seen it in COD before.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, I've only ever seen it in Fortnite, admittedly.
Oh, really? Yeah,
Yeah.
COD's the originator of it, really. I think it was Black Ops 2 had it.
Right.
Might have been 1. I don't know. But yeah, I think it was 2. Thinking about it, but yeah, and then Gary's mod made it popular.
Right.
That's a game we should all get and fucking around with. Do some death runs and shit. Everybody get that? That'd be fun.
Is that a PC or console game, or was it both? Or
PC.
PC, fair enough.
Yeah, it's not expensive though. I think it's for me it's like $6.99 or something. But it's a sandbox game, and you can make your own games. You can play other people's maps and games. And they have all kinds of different types of games you can play. Prop hunt, death runs, like yeah, it's pretty cool.
Right. Okay.
I admittedly have never played it, but I've watched a lot of people
Damn.
stream it and play it, and it looks fun as
Some
hell.
games like that, isn't it? You know, like games that you really enjoy watching other people play, but you don't want to devote that time to the learning curve of playing it yourself. So you just watch, like I watch people play Project Zomboid because it's much easier watching someone knowing what they're doing than it would be probably 200 hours of
Have
playing
you
it that would allow me to get, you know, good.
have you seen Vane yet?
What's that? You say Vane?
Vane.
I haven't heard of that. What's that? Is that how do
It's
you
a
spell that as well? Take it. It's not like a blood
B.
vein, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just like a blood vein. Um, it's Fresh Bonds have been playing it the last few days. It's a zombie survival game, and it looks really good. It's very promising for sure. I've been following the game now itself for the last year. Um, it looked really budgety at first, like about a year ago, and just the progress that this dude's made on
Mm.
development and how it looks now is, I know it's very promising, dude. It looks really cool.
I was actually watching myself. I was catching up watching some streams of well not streams, some YouTube videos of a guy who does lots of like milsim videos. Like whether it be
Yeah.
on Squad or an Arma Free or on
Hmm.
similar games, Hell Let Loose, etc. There's a guy called Karmacut on YouTube, and
Oh
he's
yeah, I
basically
watch Karma Code.
yeah. Have you
Yeah.
seen then? Have you seen? He recently did a video showing he's basically helping to make a new milsim game called Bellum, and this was like one of the first videos of them actually showing some of the systems in it, and also some of actual gameplay footage of it.
Yeah.
And obviously, it's like it's got some of the best bits of Squad, it's got some of the best bits of Arma 3, it's got some of the best bits of some of the mods for both of those games as well. It basically, if I wouldn't have known it was a new game, I would have looked at it and went, it must be a new version of Squad with a new, because it had exactly the same like layout to it.
Hmm.
Although there's a bit less on the HUD, I suppose. But that looks interesting because I know he makes some incredible fucking servers, doesn't it, for people to play on, like the Arma Free Liberation ones. Um, which again, trying to know, we've said before, but I think at some point I really would like to get into that, like mill speak, that kind of, regimented stuff, so to speak. But yeah, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for Bellum when that comes out because I know Karmacut does sometimes do like paid videos about other games and make them sound good because he's obviously promoting them like probably 20 million other YouTubers do when they give him money for it. But the fact he's making a game himself, I'm more inclined to believe if he's actually playing that game, I'm more inclined, instead of playing Arma Free, Liberation servers or playing Squad, I'm more inclined to believe it's probably a decent game than under the hood. And obviously that if he's actually happy with it. But then again, I get that there's that argument of, well, if just because a YouTuber's promoting it doesn't mean it's going to be a good. Now, because I was watching some of his old FOB videos, I sent Twan one of them, like where like one team's defending a FOB and they're building up defenses, and the other team's trying to blow them up, and they were having like mortar battles, and that was
Yeah.
really, really. It's just incredible to watch, in a game engine. Who cares? I know it's not obviously real life, but very, very cool entertainment.
Armor Reforger looks pretty good on computers too.
Yeah, well, Twan was actually saying that. Yes, what was the video you sent me, Twan? Was it one of Frankie on PC in 1080p? Whatever it's called, Frankie on PC. Sorry, playing on that now. And yeah, I think they've had a few years now to do the mods, haven't they? And because it's going to be at least 2 more years, maybe 3 years before Arma 4 comes out, I think a lot of
Yeah.
people have gone back to Reforger now because it's clearly not just going to be a 1 or 2 year thing before Arma 4 comes out. It's going to be potentially 4 or 5 years of, so another 3 years basically. So yeah, I think that'll be an interesting one to see. I mean, I've got to be honest, when I watch some videos of Arma Reforger, I think it's when I'm watching them one that they've been on from peak console, the graphics of them look pretty shit, but I'm pretty sure, obviously on PC, it's going to be substantially better than on console. I've not even turned my Xbox on now for fucking. I only literally turn it on when I'm playing Fortnite with my nephew now. It never gets turned on.
Yeah, it's they said they're fucking slated for 2027
Yeah, I was really surprised. I was pretty gobsmacked when I saw it.
for Armor
I mean, I
4.
would have expected either end of this year or very early next year. But
Yeah.
whatever reason, end of the day, they're still selling plenty of stuff with Armor 3. They're still doing DLC for it, aren't they? So fair enough. But I mean, at least it means we've got time to get into Armor 3 and all that. But I mean,
For
which
Forza,
one is the
it's
best?
all
Would you say?
mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all mods. They don't even do they sell? They have DLC like to buy.
On Armor 3, yeah, they occasionally
Oh,
release
Arma
like
3, yeah.
yeah, sorry,
Yeah,
yeah, but sorry,
yeah.
right on what do you call it? Sorry, on
Yeah,
Reforge, it's all
Reforger is
free.
just all free,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll send you the video I sent Chuan. Was it a day? I can't remember. Was it a day or two ago now, Chuan? There it is. One of my favourite videos of Karma cuts here where they're defending a fucking fob, man. There's another one where they're at night and defending, and they've got like enemy helis coming in, absolutely peppering them, and that was. I've not found the video for that yet. I've been scrolling through all these like popular videos trying to find it, but one sec, I'll send it over to you now when I can find the link. Where is it? That one.
It
Yeah.
looks like it gets. Dude.
Yeah, I'm sub to him and
That's
operator.
7 years ago. Yeah, I love watching his videos.
I'm sub to him and I'm sub to operator Drewski. He plays with him.
Oh yeah.
And what's his face? Fucking why can't I think of it? Oh, Stone Mountain.
Yeah.
Stone Mountain 64. Yeah. They're all Milsim guys.
I just love listening to like like the clean comms. Like in that video specifically, there's some really clean comms between him and the mortar guy, and he's literally doing it. Like he's saying, like 6 rounds rapid, like that, and it eventually gets to a point where he's like, right, 25 meters forward, 25 meters back, pepper until you're black, and in other words, he's run out of ammo, hasn't he? Etc. Just keep peppering him on that spot, non-stop. Yeah. And then the poor mortar guy's getting blown up, so they're having to send the medic out to bring him back and rebuild the mortar and it'll, building so he can fire again, etc. But so, and that's 7 years ago. That's a game 7 years ago. That's still just as popular now. I've always wanted to get into. Are you in his Discord by any chance? Karmakut's Discord?
No.
Because fair enough. Because he has like this. I think is it called Liberation or yeah? He has these Liberation servers, which are basically where they have like the Milsim, team v teams, and they're going around the map, liberating that town, taking over that airport, defending that fob or whatever. And I've always wanted to get into that. It's just as I say, because of the time difference when they have like the training days for it, which are like every month now, I suppose. It's not like it used to be. It's just not a suitable times for me. But I've always wanted to get involved in that sort of stuff. Not just for the Milsim speak, but to actually be like part of a squad who's going around doing a specific task. But then again, we could play Hell Let Loose and do that, couldn't we? In fairness.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because that would be quite fun. That if we could get like 5 or 6 of us and have us, one of us as a squad lead and one of us as a, engineer and all the other main roles we need to have. That could be good fun. That.
Tank playing that game is so fun, man.
You know what? I have never actually been inside a tank on the game.
It is incredible. It's incredible. If you got 3 people, some tanks I guess my brother was telling me that I guess some tanks are 4 people now. But you have to work just like you really would. Like, so the driver can only see out of the driver's port in the front. You can't switch to third person and look behind you or anything like that. You are stuck in that seat looking through that port. The commander can see 360 from his
his turret,
right?
Yeah.
And he can ping targets. And then the gunner can only see out of the gunner's viewfinder.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So you're stuck, gun forward, whatever, and you control the turret. The driver obviously controls the tank movement, and then the commander tells them both what to do, what to shoot at. It's awesome the way they have it set up.
Yeah,
It really is.
Because I normally play. I played a lot as a medic, and then I started playing as an engineer, and I love being an engineer. You know, like when you're in a team that has like a good commander and good squad leads, and like your squad leads like, right, we're not going to the point we're currently defending. We're going to the point behind it, and like engineer, you're gonna fortify that spot
Yeah.
behind it. So when we fall back to it, and I'm busy building fucking, you know, like little turrets, you know, the turrets, you know, like little foxholes and barbed wire and all that shit. And these guys bringing me supplies, and they're calling in airdrops for supplies and all that. And then it gets to defending that point, and we can hold out for like an hour and 15 minutes. You know what I mean? And I'm win. It's one of the most satisfying experiences I think
Oh,
I've
it
had
is.
in any
That
multiplayer
game
game,
is so
because
fun, man.
you can actually see how you made a difference, and you made not necessarily with your gunplay or the amount of kills you got, but basically by building, and you just learn so much about the best places to put stuff when you've
Yeah.
got squad leads and a commander who was saying, right, yeah, make sure you fortify that road. I want mines on that road. I want positions, you know, I want MGs covering this, and it's like, oh, I love it. I
Oh,
absolutely
that's
love it. It's
MGs, and that's another thing. A lot of the tanks, the driver, you get access to the machine gun on the front, you know?
Oh,
It's like
right,
a
so
little
like the
machine gun.
is it
So,
yeah, the one actually like built into the front of the tank, so to speak,
yeah,
rather than like not on the
yes,
top. Yeah.
yeah. It's fun because I'll turn the body of the tank to the direction that enemies will be coming from, or wherever we see enemies, and just light them up because it's very satisfying. It's like the tracers from your machine gun are what you aim with, basically.
Yeah.
And it's yeah, that game's fucking awesome. It's brutal. The dismemberment and like playing in a tank, the shit you see is crazy. Especially when you're the gunner. You shoot like high explosive rounds on the ground and you just see people's fucking legs and arms flying and fucking
Yeah. Because I own
it's
that on
wild.
PC and, well, I suppose I own it on console. I know it's on Game Pass now anyway, I suppose. But I think if I was to play it now, I'd probably just play it on PC, because having seen the
Yeah.
like the difference Dayz on PC to console,
Oh
it's
yeah.
like I couldn't ever go back. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it'll be
Yeah.
the same type of thing.
Mhm.
And again, obviously there'll be more players and more what do you want to call them? Like not factions, but bigger groups.
Is it
You know,
on
like
PC
50.
Game Pass?
I will check for you now. 1
I
second.
own the game, but I don't know if I bought it for PC and
Yeah, I bought it for PC actually before I bought. Well, it came out on PC before it came out on
yeah.
console anyway, didn't it? 1 sec, I'll just
Yeah.
check now.
I bought it on console as soon as it came out on console.
Game Pass. Why is it? Oh yeah, it goes into the Xbox app. That's right. Yeah. Oh,
Mm.
Game Pass. You know what I'm getting confused by right now? It does show on the Game Pass app, but how can I tell that? I know this is the Game Pass app on my PC, but obviously that
Okay.
will also show me Xbox games that I have access to as well. So how do I distinguish here from it being a, if it's a PC Game Pass game, or if it's, because you used to have a separate app, didn't you, for Game Pass?
Well, I would say
On
if you're on your
PC.
computer, it's showing your Game Pass games for PC.
For PC, okay.
Yeah, I would assume it's all for PC.
Yeah, because it says should play great on this PC at the top of it there. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, it'll just
yeah,
show
it
you
looks.
PC Game Pass. I know COD's on it, so
Yeah,
I would assume Hell Let Loose is as well.
that's the thing. When they usually add it onto the console one, they'll usually add it onto the PC one as well, don't they? Unless it's not actually
Yeah,
been
if there's
released
a
on
PC version, yeah.
Yeah, a
Mhm.
PC Game Pass list. Let's see if I can get a definitive. Here we go. Right, hell.
Yeah, I don't want to buy it again.
Well, no, as I say, let me see if I can actually get the answer for you here, because hell. Right, so I am looking at the list of PC Game Pass games, and Hell Let Loose is on it.
Yeah.
It is on it.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game is great, man. Really is. It has its moments where it's literally running simulator, but good. I don't mind that. I kind of like the hike, you know.
Well, I mean, there's plenty of other
Especially
games
when
you
it's a
can run around in,
strategic
isn't
hike
there?
and you're
Yeah.
like
Well,
following
that's the
ditches and
thing.
trenches and trying to not be seen. Like when I play as sniper, dude, it's like you gotta be fucking invisible. And
Yeah.
you gotta make sure you move after you shoot. You can't just continually shoot people from the same spot. They'll figure it out.
Yeah. I just love the arty in it. I know I said this to Twan probably a few times, but the arty strikes in it are one of the most
Oh
beautiful things
yeah,
you can see in games,
they're
even if it's
terrifying.
coming for you. It is, isn't it? As they landing closer and
Yeah.
closer to you, and you're like, I'm
Oh my
about to
god,
meet my
yeah.
maker, but how pretty is this while it happens, etc. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's incredible,
It's
man.
very real looking.
Yeah.
Very real. That's the one thing that game does so well is just the look, the realistic look and feel, and the audio, gunshots.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game will give people flashbacks.
Yeah, man. As I say, I know they've added the server browser into console now, but I just don't see the point when we can play on PC. You know what I mean? I just don't see
You
the
ever
point
seen clips of people playing that and they're like talking to their buddies and they're walking in front of them and just a tank shell rips through them?
Oh yeah, I watch. What's he called on Twitch? I might get his name wrong. Angelo Della Morte or something like that. However you say it, Angelo Della Morte or something like that. Who's
Yeah.
literally always playing it, and yeah, it's obviously he usually does tanks now. To be fair, the recent times I've seen him. But yeah, it's good fun. Just trying to get a, you know, it's. I think when it put me onto Game Pass before, it put me onto the English, but I think it was like ENMY it said, which I think is Myanmar, you know, what used to be called Burma. So I'm just trying to
Yeah.
get a definitive answer. I don't know why I can't just get the answer on here, to be fair. Is this...
I think we should do that like once a week. Maybe play either like a different server or a fucking game like Hell Let Loose or fucking Forge or something.
Yeah. Because I've got, yeah, it definitely is. It says playable on the Series XS and also playable on PC. So it is,
Yeah.
seems to be for both of them.
Nice.
See if I can actually get it installed, and just to make sure. But I've already got it installed, haven't I?
We gotta get Wish to fix his internet, man.
Yes.
He's gotta get that
Yeah.
fixed. That's his only problem. Because even Hell Let Loose, he couldn't play it on console. It kept kicking him out. Like, he'd be in the match for 30 seconds and it'd boot him out every time. And then he couldn't get back in, and we'd start another one and he'd just get booted out right away.
It's going to be hard. You can't fix it on PC game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gotta get it fixed. Say he doesn't have full gateway access on moderate. It'll work for like most console games and stuff, you know, because like, but yeah, a lot of games it won't work. It just won't work.
Just reading some of the updates that Let Loose have done this year now. Just having a quick scan through. They seem to be adding some British Army stuff. Redoing some of the maps. Alamein. Alamein, sorry.
You play World of Tanks, Arch?
No, you've mentioned this before about that. How much you enjoy that one? Yeah, I've never played it. Yeah.
Oh, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. And is that
I've been
like
playing it again.
one-person tanks, or is that like three-person in a tank, or is that?
No, it's one person per tank. You
Wow.
run platoons. You can have 3 people in a platoon. There's, I want to say there's 10 or might be 15 players in a match, I think,
Right.
on each team. And it's just tank battles. It's fun. There's an objective to capture. Each team has a flag to capture. Sometimes it's a capture the point objective, so there's only one objective to capture.
Yeah.
For each team, they share the objective basically to capture. So the objective will be mid-map, and then the teams will spawn on the corners. opposite each other. But yeah, it's a fun game.
Right.
I play that and World of Warships. I haven't played World of Warships for a couple years though. But I get all the packs. That's why I turned on World of Tanks, because I always download the perk packs from the Game Pass. So I turned it on and I have like 3 months of premium time, bunch of money, bunch of tanks, because all those packs added up. So I haven't played tanks for like a year, a little over a year, and I just kept saving all those packs, kept downloading them.
There's quite a few games now that do that on PC, isn't there, where they just let it's like constant stream of DLC that had the new features in, and you end up just having to, like, you go, oh well, I'm gonna miss out here if I don't have that as well, or that adds something. They always have something really cool you don't want to miss out on. In each in each DLC pack. Stellaris was like that. They'd have some like big superstructure you could build in every single one that you didn't want to miss out on, but the rest of it would be shit you didn't actually want, but you couldn't have one without the other. You alright, Wish?
Yep, I'm back.
Good.
Disconnected my Xbox to go take it over there. So me and that one kid play, but she ended up like, I got my PlayStation and I want to play Red Dead. So I just had my fucking Xbox disconnected the whole time.
I was actually thinking about downloading that yesterday.
Yeah,
Red Dead Redemption 2,
since I got it,
and actually play the
yeah.
story the rest of the way through.
Well, yeah, I'm exactly the same. I got about 2/3 of the
Oh.
way through it when I first played it, and then the online came out, and I started playing the online, and then I just never got back to doing the.
I
I didn't even play the online. I just got like a third of the way through the story.
Oh god.
Yeah, right when you started having to go to the Marstons and back into Mexico and then back to the Marstons again, and I'm like, I did this. Like, cause I played the first one through 5 to 6 times.
First was my favorite game, yeah.
So
Amazing.
I just felt like I've already done this. Fuck, man. Like I just got, I don't know. I just got this feeling like I'm wasting my time, and I stopped playing it. I started playing other games, and I never went back to it. Deleted it. But yeah, I own it. Never finished it.
Yeah, I'd happily play the first one again, mate. I think that was honestly such a one of those games.
And the undead nightmare in that was fucking awesome.
Oh yeah, it
Oh
was.
dude, I remember seeing the undead shit. I wanted to play it
so good.
I wonder what it would look like if they were to do that now.
I'm surprised they didn't do it, man. I thought for sure Halloween this year that they would do something like that.
They did like events and shit. Like I did.
No,
play
I mean like
event,
an undead nightmare for the story.
Yeah, they never did a full game for it. But well, at the same time, it would kind of fuck shit up. But it was also a side story too, so it wouldn't really matter.
But it also hasn't been long
They're
enough.
gonna do some DLC.
You know.
That shit for GTA.
What's that?
It hasn't been long enough either, though. They didn't do the Undead Nightmare for Red Dead for, I think it was 5 years later or something, right?
Yeah,
It was a good amount of time, yeah. I can't remember the exact, but definitely
Yeah.
it was a long while.
They might have something in the works. Give them time.
Rockstar's always doing something.
But GTA 6, though, this year, I cannot wait.
Fuck, I did not think of that. Jesus Christ.
It's coming out this year.
Yeah. You'll need to get your internet sorted before then, Wish. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
No lunch for me for a couple months. I'm gonna have fucking saving up duties to do.
Yeah,
I've been working on it still, but still.
Yeah, sorry, I'm having a career break for the next 2 months. Thanks very much. Yeah,
Tell your mom to call the internet company, Wish, and
I can't do that right now. She's at work.
tell her
Oh,
to
dude.
tell them, let my son explain it to you. And then you explain it to them.
Oh, I
That
explained it to her. She understands now.
Internet is
'Cause I talked to her
moderate.
last night about it.
Supposed to be open.
Yeah, I told her about it last night. She's like, oh, okay, I'll see what I can do. But because there was a lot of drama and shit happening last night, we could barely get to doing any of that. Always drama in this fucking household. I'm getting tired of it.
Mexicans, man.
Hey, look, they came out with a new pack for Good Game on
Is the
COD.
girlfriend Mexican?
She is full-blooded in a way. She lived in Mexico
Yeah,
for
see,
like
there's
2 years.
too many Mexicans, man.
Well, he dated a black chick, and the black chick ended up being a minor. So,
Whoa, we don't talk about that on this channel.
he dated a white chick, and she had a lot of problems. Surprised he hasn't gone Asian beforehand, but who knows?
How old is she, man?
Russian chick.
1 year younger than him. He is 21, so 30. Doing the math correctly.
She's
Russian.
30?
Yeah.
He's 21?
Yeah.
Your brother's 21? Damn, he's young.
No,
Man,
no,
your
30.
brother's old.
Your brother's 30.
Yeah.
You got me all confused now.
Hold on. Let me turn the audio down on all this because my ears are hurting now. Whoa. Okay. My brother is 31 and his girlfriend is 30.
30, okay. Gotcha. That makes sense now.
Yes. Ooh, they came up with a new map. I like it, but holy shit, my ears hurt.
And how many kids does she have now? How many kids
5.
did he inherit? 5. 5.
5.
Damn.
I don't know how he can do that. He's a stronger person than all of us. But he did that. Because I sure as hell wouldn't date a person with
I
5
don't.
kids.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I don't think I would do that.
But even a lot of her family members said the same thing too. Like, I don't know how the hell you found a person like him to take you on with 5 kids. Like, I don't know how the fuck he got anybody. Ooh, scary as hell to think about.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Too
It was
much.
like
Too much.
a whole
I
pack of Mexicans, man.
I know. Think about the money I can get out of it. Hey, Border Patrol, we got a couple of illegals in this house. How many? 6.
You
7 if you include my mom.
yourself, huh?
What's
7
that?
if you
What is
include my mom.
What is it, 1,000 a head they're giving?
Mm-hmm.
They don't pay you if you turn yourself.
Come on, you should be out making Mexican friends, man. What are you doing?
I got Mexican.
Trey,
Oh, he's
what's Trey
gonna start
doing?
betraying
I got
you.
him and Trey, and that's all.
Damn, Trey. You gotta run, man. You gotta run. You heard him.
Trey's Asian.
Well, they look
He's
at him. They're gonna
Mexican,
think
Italian, and
Mexicans.
Asian.
Yeah.
They're gonna look at the man. They're gonna think Mexicans. They're gonna send them back to the motherland. They're gonna send them back to Mexico.
Just back in a sec.
Yes.
Dude, I gotta get out of here for a bit. I gotta start my dinner.
I was about to say the same. I'm gonna go eat quick. Should be back on.
Oh.
A bit.
Which,
Yeah.
what's the move? You playing game tonight?
I'm probably gonna be playing a little bit of COD right now.
Yeah, I'm making
then we're
Japanese
playing-
curry.
Bit later.
How dare you make me hungry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Japanese curry with chicken.
There's no need to make me hungry.
Well, I'm gonna simmer up some bok choy on the side with mushrooms. And I got some barbecued steamed pork buns too to make. So I'll be a little bit.
Yeah. Gonna go in a little food court.
Nah, it's fucking Asian food, man.
I'm back.
Oh, you missed it. Making Japanese chicken curry.
Oh, like doing like a katsu curry style thing, or?
Yeah. Doing well. It's gonna have
Oh.
potatoes and carrots, onion, chicken.
Oh, I love katsu.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's one of them, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you never tried it, you'll just go, oh, it's just a normal curry sauce. Oh, it's not just a normal curry
No,
sauce.
no,
It's
it's got lots of
so,
MSG in it and
yeah.
all the good stuff.
Gets the sweetness from the carrots, as you say, and then
Yeah.
basically all you can taste all the ingredients in it, can't you? To be fair, which is a sign of a well balanced curry sauce.
Oh. Yeah, so I was just saying, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get dinner started. It's gonna take a while.
I know it. Making anything nice?
Just that and
Oh, you're making that now? Sorry. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Fair enough. Ah, very
Yeah, I'm
nice.
gonna make that now with
About to go feast.
some fried bok choy mushroom on the
Oh,
side and a steamed pork bun.
oh, very nice. Eating like a king there, man. Very nice.
I don't know.
Always.
Right? Damn.
Always. That's one thing I don't have a budget on is my food bill. I don't care.
Yeah.
Me and the wife spend like $700 every 2 weeks.
Jesus. He's eating like kings and queens. God damn.
Dude, that's just what groceries cost here. It's insane. With 6 hot
Oh,
dogs
no.
cost me $12.99.
What the fuck?
It's-
All right, what?
Food is
I've just gotten sick.
expensive here. It's ridiculous. A can of Campbell's soup. You guys have that in the UK, right?
We do have Campbell's soup, yes. Yeah.
How much do they charge for one can of Campbell's soup there?
Oh, wow. I've not bought it for a while, to be fair. It's probably more expensive. Probably similar price to Heinz, in fairness. I'd probably say like £1 to £1.20.
Yeah, it's $5 here.
$5.
$5 for one can of
Maybe it's
soup.
more expensive over there then,
5
yeah.
years ago, it used to be
Right.
$1.
God, yeah, that's
You know, it's
inflation
gone up
for you, isn't it?
$1 a year, man. It's insane. Like I said, we have packs of hot dogs, 6 hot dogs, and they're like a little less than a foot long, maybe 10 inches long hot dogs, about an inch wide. 6 of them for $12.99.
God.
Yeah,
Jesus
it's
Christ.
just the price of food here. Loaf of bread is $5 too. A
God.
loaf of bread. Yeah, food is crazy. So yeah, we go every couple of weeks and we spend on average 500 to 700.
Yeah.
Oh, at least you eat like kings and queens, like I said.
Said I'm not sacrificing my food bill for shit. I don't care.
That's
Man's
the
gotta
same.
eat.
Yeah, I mean,
Sucks it's that much though.
I'm saying there's going to be plenty of vegetables in what you're making tonight as well, isn't it? So it's certainly like a healthy meal, isn't it, in that regard as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I might put some zucchini in it too.
Yeah, well, why not?
I used to hate zucchini in the past, but now I
Oh,
love
I love
it.
zucchini.
Yeah,
I
I
love
love it, man.
roasted zucchini,
Yeah,
fried
yeah.
zucchini, deep
I
fried
just didn't like
zucchini.
how
Oh,
mushy it put out first, but
you ever
after a
have
while, I
battered and deep fried
love it.
zucchini spears?
Oh, man, that sounds amazing. No.
Yeah, they're really good. But, all right, guys, I'm gonna go get started.
No worries. Have a good day. See
I'll
you
be
later.
on after.
See you later.
Oh.
Look like you're ready to go to Kmart.
I'm always ready to go to Kmart.
No, I'm
Yeah.
get some.
Yeah, no worries. I would quite like to watch the start of the new Squid Game season, to be honest, but at the same time, I'm having fun, so I don't mind either way. Yeah.
It's
So you're
beautiful.
gonna be tuning.
Yeah, I watched the new episode of the latest episode of the Silo TV series, you know, the one on Apple TV yesterday, which wasn't very good actually, to be fair, but I'm looking forward to watching Squid Game. Yeah, it's been one of them seasons, like you know the worst thing you can do when you're watching a TV show is read the books, even if it's Game of Thrones or
Yeah,
you
yeah.
read the books, because some of the books are like Game of Thrones are very, very, very good and are better than the TV show, because there's no way they could show everything in the books in the TV show. It's just not possible. And some of them, like the Walking Dead comics, for instance, those are even more dark and just, you know, horrible. Some of the stuff that
Oh,
happens in the
yeah.
like my nephew said to me he wanted to borrow me comic books of the Walking Dead so he could read them, and I was saying to my sister, his mum, like, there's some stuff in that book that, so in that comic that sickened me when I read it. Who cares? You know, like someone who's like a quarter, not a quarter, but you know, like just all under the quarter of my age, etc. But with Silo, the TV show first season's really, really good. A bit slow paced, but really good. The first book, really, really good. Then you read the second book, and you know, like when they think there's got to be a really elaborate reason why the world is the way it is, and why they're underground in this bunker, and why they're not allowed to go outside, why did they die when they go outside? And you think there's got to be a really interesting reason, which will be explained over time. The actual reasoning for why everything is the way it is and the way they explain it is just one of those, like, pick the most ridiculous, most hard to believe, so stupid idea we can possibly do, and you know, do that rather than like a more logical reason for it. And once you've read the second book and you're like, is that why it's actually happened? Is that why it's actually done? It's like, this is stupid. It's like they didn't have a good idea and and it's completely. I didn't even read the third book, and I've got no intention of doing it. But I thought I'd watch the second season, thinking, well, if it's as good as the first season was, but literally the first season so far, so the second season is. I've watched 8 episodes so far, and 4 of them you could just say were complete utter filler, and you could have just had the other 4 episodes shown. And it's like literally, you know, like sometimes you see things being strung out over like a season, and I get nowadays a TV show with 10 episodes in a season hasn't got as much time to show stuff as a TV show like Lost, who had 24 episodes in a season. But it's like this filler in a 9 episode, 10 episode season. It's like, how the fuck is their filler? They should be racing through the story here to get to the good stuff, or to change so it's different from the books to make it more interesting. But instead, they just start there doing the same stuff in the same places each episode, and it's crazy, man. They've got so many good actors in it. They've got fucking Tim Robbins in it, and he's being completely wasted in it at the moment because they're just dragging things out so slowly. Yeah. I went on a right tangent then, didn't I? My God, right, get off my soapbox now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I just haven't really.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
don't know.
I
Right.
believe you on that. Me and a
I
couple
believe
guys
you.
were looking into anime and shit. Like
Okay.
a friend of mine just started reading
The fuck?
Berserk.
What?
Yeah, I like
Berserk.
watching anime. But he never read Berserk. That shit is fucking god damn. It's dark as fuck. Like for the first like first 10 books, it's like, whoa, what the fuck? How is this in the book?
Yeah.
And the rest is just like one whole fucking book was this is one girl with her fucking tits out throughout the time. And it was like, what the fuck?
Mmm.
Yeah.
And if you ever read or
Ugh.
even watched Berserk, it's like the most fucking brutal, fucked up shit. And then you read the manga and there's like dark scenes in there. But there's surprisingly a lot more nudity. I was like, this is like more hentai than fucking book than anything. Like, what the fuck did I read?
Yeah. That's the thing
But
when I read like the Walking Dead comics, because I mean, I take it you guys have seen all the Walking Dead TV series, haven't you? So it's not kind of like a
mm,
spoiler.
I've seen most of it. I'm
Yeah,
not
I'm
really
out.
interested in watching in it
Ah,
anymore.
fair enough.
Died out for.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, fair enough. Yeah, but there's I won't go into specifics in case you do, but in short, there's a death at the prison. You know, of the group of good people, you know, like Rick's group, there's a death at the prison. And in the comics, rather than the person, well, it's Laurie basically. Wish I think it's the best way of describing it. Obviously, she dies in the TV show because she has to give birth to the baby, doesn't she? And she dies during labour because of obviously the blood, because obviously you know all that. In the comics, she's trying to escape the prison as the governor and his guys are getting over there, and one of the women on the governor's side with a shotgun shoots her right through her stomach. So
Killing
obviously,
both her and the
killing
baby.
her,
Yeah, I seen
instantly
that. Like,
killing the
what the
baby.
fuck?
And when you see that in a comic, and they've obviously done a very gory, image of it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake, they didn't need to do that. They didn't. And I remember saying actually on Facebook, like the week before that episode was going to air, I was saying like, oh my god, the next episode could have one of the most absolutely awful thing. I really, really hope we don't follow the comics right now, because it's the most awful fucking thing you can imagine that happened. And I remember watching the episode, and it's like a sense of like relief of like, thank God they didn't show that. Thank God they didn't go down that route, because that's just too fucking dark.
It
They,
was it
Man,
was genuinely fucking
yeah,
dark as hell. I was like, goddamn.
yeah.
There was a lot of characters who were supposed to be dead and are supposed to be alive, but they either killed them off or they give them the most gory, fucked up death ever.
Well, it's a thing in the comics. Some of the characters, let's put it this way, right? I know it's comics and it's not like it's actually film or a TV show, but some of the comics, the characters were a lot more interesting and had a lot different personalities to the TV show. And the issue with that is Andrea, the blonde woman, who obviously seems to change her personality and do the most stupid decisions literally every episode. She's not like that in the comics at all. But in the TV show, they kept making her do so many silly things like fall in love with the governor and all this nonsense that the fans disliked her so much. And she was what's she called? Laurie Holden, I think she was called, was so unhappy with how her character was being portrayed that she asked to be written out. And they literally had to kill her off because they'd completely fucked up the character so much that a good actress like her was sick of playing the character, and the fans were sick of seeing the character, even though it wasn't the actress's fault, because she was being used as kind of like like Hurley in Lost, where we need someone to make stupid decisions so we can delay the plot going forward. She was the person who caught for that in The Walking Dead. And it's a shame that, because when an actor or actress decides they want to leave a TV show because they're not happy with how the character's portrayed, what's he called? The guy who plays The Witcher. He's a massive fan of the fucking Witcher. I can't remember his fucking name now. The guy who played what is it now? Why can't I remember his name? Henry Cavill. Like, he's a massive fan of The Witcher. They couldn't have got anyone more who loved the books and loved the world, loved the
Oh
game.
yeah, he did. He really did love the game
And
and all
he
that.
was that sick of it. He said like after the second season he wanted to leave, and then as I say, then he eventually did leave, and now they've replaced him with one of the Hemsworth brothers, and it's like he's not happy with how it's being done. Surely,
A lot
if
of
he's not
anime
happy, yeah.
and game adaptations never, or even comic book adaptations never really work out too well.
Well, it comes down to money, doesn't it? End of the day, like Game of Thrones had one of the biggest budgets of all time, didn't it? Because it had so many like world-class actors and actresses. But still, they'd need
That
3 or 4 times that number to show all the characters in the books, and probably even bigger budget to show all the different places that were in the books and to follow it. They probably need about 4 more seasons to show the stuff that was in the books by the point the TV show ended, even though the TV show had actually gone ahead of the books.
and the problem is the sometimes the director or even just the actor of said character want to rewrite the character for some reason or ruin it.
Well, yeah, that's why the guys who did
That's
the last few seasons of it, and fucked it up, the two producers haven't had any work since. They got kicked out of doing the Star Wars sequels they were signed up to do. And then I think the only thing they've released since, which has actually had any kind of popularity, has been Free Body Problem, which I think was on Netflix, if I remember rightly. But yeah, they completely fucked up the books. Obviously, they've not released the last 2 books yet for Game of Thrones, but the last book they did release, which was like 2011, as you read the last few chapters of that book, so many different plot points that didn't make any sense 3, 4 books ago all start to link together. And it gets to the point where as you read the final chapter of the book, you're like, oh my God, I know where this is going. Oh my God, how the hell has a guy made like 5 separate books, some of which are in 2 parts? Literally, I don't know, 15,000 pages of stuff, and all these threads that just didn't seem to make much sense, seemed to be a bit out of place, didn't seem to be continued, forgotten about. all start coming together to show you where it's going. And the TV show went in a completely different direction. Changed certain characters, didn't include others, and they like Jon Snow, right? In the books, Jon Snow is not Rhaegon. What's he called? Aegon Targaryen. He's not Aegon Targaryen in the books. So in the TV show, while they're following the same path as the books, and then they change the character who's going to be Aegon Targaryen to Jon Snow, it's like, well, wait a minute. Half this stuff they've shown in the TV show now, what they've been building up towards, can't work now. They can't make it work. They've just wasted such a good story, and I don't know why they did that. To be fair, because again, we won't know how. I don't think they'll ever release the books now, because obviously he knows that no one's going to be happy with the actual endings based on the endings he told the TV show to use. But yeah, the books of Game of Thrones are incredible, but it'll make you so angry reading them, especially that last book, because you're like, why didn't they just adapt this? Why didn't they adapt this instead of what they did on TV show instead? It's the most bizarre kind of like curveball, not to just dumb it down, but just to kind of go, these characters are popular, so rather than write them out like what happens in the book potentially, let's just make them another character instead and go from there. It's body thrown there, which completely ruined the rest of the TV show, in my opinion.
Like I said, a lot of shows, movies,
Yeah,
anything like that are made off of adaptation of comics, books, and all that never get 100% right, or they
yeah,
again, the director or actors want to tweak it and ruin it. Um,
yeah.
sadly for, or even the studio, like here's the was. Do you guys remember what Spider-Man it was that tries saving? I think it was
Oh, it's
Gwen's.
Andrew
Um,
Garfield's one, and he
Andrew
fails,
Garfield.
doesn't he? Yeah,
Yeah, and he fails at the clock tower, breaks her back, and all. Yeah. Well,
yeah.
apparently the last movie it was rushed like hell. It movie was fucking terrible. But
Oh, the one which
apparently,
had all three of them in it, all three Spider-Mans.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, not that one. This is with just him.
All right. Okay, the second one he
Uh,
made. Yeah.
yeah. It was in a way it was kind of terrible, but it was kind of alright. Apparently, there's gonna be a lot more plot to it. There was gonna actually have Venom in there. It was gonna make sense. They
Yeah.
were gonna make it work out. But the problem is, I want to say the studio that had the rights to him at the time kept putting their hands in the
Yeah. Like
development of it
Sony
and
putting their hands
fucked
in.
it
Yeah.
up and
Yeah.
kept changing so many plots to it and changed it a lot. It was just bad. It just didn't come out well.
Yeah. That's the thing, obviously, in the
Could
most
be.
recent one, obviously, which obviously has Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, and it doesn't, as like cameos. He does actually save the girl, doesn't he, this time? But he's saving, obviously, the Tom Holland's, girl in it, isn't he, rather than saving his own, etc. Which is kind of like, obviously good acting by Andrew Garfield. Admittedly, I've seen that scene, and he did a good job of it, I think. But again, it's the thing, isn't it? Sometimes some films make such stupid things that when they then have to like kind of carry on from them, even if it's a different person playing the same character, if they ever want to involve like Andrew Garfield's version again, they basically got to, go off what the shit they had in that film and go off that, aren't they, to try to show that how his character's different. As I say, I'm not really a Spider-Man fan, to be honest. I've really not enjoyed Tom Holland playing. I don't mind the other two, but Tom Holland is just like he's like not James Corden levels of annoying to me, but he's not far off. Um, but yeah, as I say, Andrew Garfield I
Alright.
think was the best one, to be honest. But he's just a good actor.
I'm not a guy who's gonna argue about which character is the best because
Oh God,
yeah,
yeah,
no, I'm
yeah,
not. He did pretty alright to it. It wasn't that all that bad.
yeah,
No, I don't know about the actor himself. I don't know if he's a dick or anything. I haven't seen him to be a dick yet, so no clue on
yeah,
that end. Yeah, there's a lot of shit, a lot of movies and all that. Like I said, just could get everything to the perfect detail and make it make sense. Or they just fuck everything up, change a lot of things, either sometimes for the good, or they just completely fuck it up and just ruins the entire series from there.
Yeah, it's
Make
the
the
thing. It
character
feels now like
stupid, make the character bad.
yeah, well they've got to like shock the people, the fans coming in to see it, rather than it like they've got to do something that makes it stand out, that makes it different, that makes it new. And sometimes that can work really well, and other times it might not do, and it can really sour. You see games, don't you? Game like trilogies completely derailed by a bad game, and then they never make any more of them. And it's the same
Saints
with
Row.
films, isn't it?
Saints Row is the biggest one that's the most recent. With the
Yeah.
recent one that they came out with, it, well, bottom line, it fucking ruined it overall.
Yeah. Well, have you seen World War Z, the film? Have you ever seen that film with
Yeah.
Brad Pitt and it whatnot? Because I was really excited for that. I read I say book. It wasn't really a book. It was just like loads of small little stories, and obviously it was good. There wasn't that much in the books for them to be able to go off and follow everything in it. But that film had so many reshoots for the final like third of it, and it's so bizarre. It's one of the few films I've watched where like I feel the first two-thirds of the film are one film, and then the last third of it, it's like I'm watching a completely different film, different story with the same people in it. Do you know what I mean? It's like the first
Makes sense.
two-thirds of it are really, really, really good. And it's like it goes from being like this action, zombie apocalypse, incredible film, and the last third of it is like some sort of these tiny buildings. Okay, obviously they need to go somewhere. This is like the better stuff that they did. Talk about just follow the book a bit more closely. It was actually better. It would have been cool to leave it on it for the next film, which is never going to happen because of how badly the film did, because of that last third of the film. It doesn't matter how good the beginning of the middle is if the end is right. It's the same again with films. So I was really
Yeah, I think you're right. About Orlando, movies never really work out well in adaptation. The only one that I can give credit to that I know of that did a really good live action adaptation of either a show or a game or anything was actually there's two. Was the Fallout one?
I need to watch the rest of this. I haven't watched the first episode.
I'm hearing a lot of good things for that one. People were saying that's a pretty good live adaptation of the game. That one's done right, and for anime wise, the One Piece live action was apparently pretty good.
Right.
They're gonna make it a lot more shorter, but they said it came out pretty good.
Yeah. I did like the first episode of Fallout I watched. I thought it was very faithful. It had that kind of like Fallout style humour to it, didn't it? And it had all, it had all the iconic things you wanted to see in it. I don't know why I didn't get around to watching the rest of it. I liked it. And then I don't even know why I've not watched the rest of it. To be fair, but is the first season good then?
That I've heard of, yes.
What's that?
Fallout TV.
Yeah.
I heard that's pretty good. And for a good comic one, it would be surprisingly fuck, what is it? No, Invincible. That's what it is. The boys did a lot of comics, and a lot of it was pretty fucking necessary. So I can't change a lot of it. But Yeah.
Have you ever read the comics or watched Is that something
I
that
watched a
you've
little
heard
of
or
it.
seen? Yeah.
I heard a little of it. My mom was fucking watching that shit. That's my boyfriend. Every time she said that she saw that dude.
Yeah.
Every time you see him
Guy's
with his shirt
horrible.
off and shit, I was like, Jesus Christ.
Because the first 2 seasons of that were like kind of like standalone seasons, but they were very good. The third season of it was really weird. Like, oh, I don't feel comfortable watching this shit. This is really weird. And I don't know if that follows the comics or if it was new or whatnot, but it was kind of like, take it if you have seen like the first season of it, something like that, maybe, or if you see more than that.
Couple episodes.
Yeah. I'm gonna get off anyway, guys. See you soon.
Yep.
Sounds good, Arch. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Peace.
That internet going. I want to play more Fallout or more Daisy. That shit was kind of fun.
I'm on a deathmatch server right now. Really fun. There's a dude with a 50 cal shooting me.
It'll be a fun time.
Oh, he got me. 175. Yeah, the Lars sounds so good right now. I'm like, nah, hit.
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you, dude. You bot.
Why did that
What's that?
get? Why did that get caught me off guard? What the hell?
Why am I still reloading? I'm not even hitting R anymore. Ooh. It's going crazy. Shit ain't waiting.
I'm gonna try connecting to my brother's Wi-Fi when he brings his router back. See if it's
Yeah.
unopened. See if I can do it down there. I was gonna do it today, but well, his girlfriend ended up taking the router.
Took my fucking. Go.
I was asking his girlfriend right before she left, like, hey, can I get the Wi-Fi off your phone real quick? Because you know you can scan it now on the phones.
Damn.
And she was like, well, Chucky said I could take the Wi-Fi. And I was like, motherfucker. She's like, well, you said you had to test, so do you need to leave it?
She's
So I was like, nah, just take it. I don't know. Nah, he lets her take it. Like, well, here and there. Honestly, her ass doesn't even need to be walking around. Her ass needs to go put her name down. Get out of the hospital. Yeah, she went to the hospital like Saturday. No, Friday. She's so stubborn.
Oh, fuck. What you playing?
But I'm being a little too aggressive and they got me killed. I'm playing soccer right now.
Playing what?
Soccer. I'm a little salty because they deleted my progress, but that only mean they can refix my fuck ups from the last run right up to where I was at. Kill whoever I don't.
Was I glitching like that? Stupid ass shit. Finally, fucking lose. No! No way. Look at it.
That's so funny. You could do that. It's fucking hilarious. I would have been killing It's fucking hilarious. Thank God I saved though before I did that.
No.
Screen is safe zone. Really I am going to go bug lecture for a little bit.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna hop off and eat. Talk to you
Yeah, I
later,
remember
brother.
you're gonna go eat, so I'm gonna let you go do that too.
Mm.
Enjoy your meal,
Playing a
man.
new game.
No, I see lecture on. I'll fucking lecture on that game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a whole different fucking game at times, just like going in there shit talking them. Alrighty.
Sounds good, brother.
Let me know. See ya.
Hmm. So unfortunate. All right. Guess that's